ground with. You know when they come around, if they wanna clown, then we going down. I'm war ready, was born ready, I'm more ready. I'm saying this now, making sure that the morgue ready. Yeah. We got some drop-offs, battle formation, I'm waiting for you to pop off. Right after you make your first move, get your rocks off. Next thing you'll head to the dirt, we are not soft. I took a loss, but nah, I ain't panicking. I be making moves, you staying still like a mannequin. Think you got the force, but shit, I'm feeling like Anakin. Hit the chick with the lightsaber, might save her. Doing moves tight major with light paper. And H-Town on them blades like an ice skater. Yeah, at that one West Passover. Sit down, take a seat till the class over. Far from sober, but I ain't puffing on Doja. Bartender, bring me tequila. Hold the soda, shit. Hold the ice too. Flood it like a typhoon. We can get 6 shooters, 10 paces high noon. We have Player Street, all-star studded like it's all.
Because that's what it means. That's what it means to serve the Lord. That's His will. The Lord's will is about division. The Lord's will is about separation. The Lord's will is about not gratifying yourself. The Lord's will is about not satisfying yourself. That's what the Lord's will is about.
You know who I go to ground with, my niggas. You know when they
I know
come
that might be a foreign concept. No things to Christianity. We don't need to have fathers like we're supposed to in the black home. We don't have fathers, you understand, in the black Hispanic and Native American homes like we were supposed to. No thanks to Christianity and no thanks to America.
You can't feel me. Unless you sip 100 proof. I got 100 soldiers with me, that's 200 boots. We get to stomping like a Kappa or a Q. But don't mistake me for no rapper, I'm the Jew. The streets cold, so I throw on the cover. You a bitch, don't get mad at me, get mad at your mother. Put my life on the line like I got me another. Yeah, shit, it's like I'm on another level here. You second tier, I'm pulling guns, that's on Metal Gear. It's hell out here, but shit, I die heavenly. AK equipped with the drum, it holds 70. Twin revolvers, bucket you duck like Yosemite. Yeah, I hear a lot of rappers puffing on their enemies. I don't smoke, but I drink their tears like it's
Hallowed is a word that means holy, meaning the Lord's name is separate. The Lord's name is about division. The Lord's name is about separation. Throughout the Bible, it talks about separation and division.
Even wanna hear about rappers. Heavy gut punch, knock the air out rappers. Ain't nobody fucking around with my niggas. You know who I go to ground with, my niggas. You know when they come around, if they wanna clown, then we gun them down for my niggas. Ain't nobody fucking around with my niggas. You know who I go to ground with, my niggas. You know when they come around, if they wanna clown, then we gun them down for my niggas.
It's supposed to be thy will be done. The Lord's will is supposed to be done. Not your will, not grandma's will, not mommy's will, not Uncle Bobby's will, not the Democratic Party's will, not the Republican Party's will, not the Independent Party's will. It said what? Thy will be done. Thy will be done. The Lord's will is supposed to be done.
A week ago, riding through the hood with my speakers low. I wish a nigga would try my peoples though. We out back staking houses when the beef will go. Oh, tiptoeing in my Jordans, white or brown, look up, pick your poison. They ain't patting down what? Okay, if God bring the fours in, hip full of heat and it's scorching, scorching. We don't talk too much, you niggas overshare. Only time to function jumping when we over there. Yeah. It's that UPK soldier gear, REI ice with the fur like a polar bear. And my shorty, she a rider, pistol in her purse like to hide her. Monet in her power, only operate how I allow her. You just talk the game, Colin Coward. I'm fresher than the produce at Whole Foods. You ain't stepping how I'm stepping, that's my old shoes. Told you ain't fucking with me and that's old news. We'll record you beat up on camera, not pro tools. It's the vibe, we the realest niggas at the tribe. Feel it, put your pistols in the sky. You know this the vibe. Playing like you got a lot of lives. Really, nigga, you don't wanna die. You know this the vibe. Nigga, we the realest ISUPK cover got some stripes on it. G-shot, not a lot of ice on it. Not a lot of niggas pay this price shit. I can bet my life on it. You'll get your shot and go light on it. I go tie game OT, last bucket of the night, and go mic on it, sights on it. I don't need a beam. Make a nigga wake up like a fucking bad dream. You sent shots, I'm sick of her fucking vaccine, yeah, I mean. I ain't a killer, brody, I ain't had to be one. But get it twisted, I start to popping like I'm rerun. Living like a sucker, ain't no option where we from. I was told go and get a gun and keep one. Tribe vibes got me feeling like a wise guy with some mob ties. While you wearing purses, nails painted like some mob wives. I advise you to follow rules we abide by. You ain't got the app, get the side, it's the vibe. We the realest niggas at the tribe. Feel it, put your pistols in the sky. You know this the vibe. Playing like you got a lot of lives. Really, nigga, you don't wanna die. You know this the vibe. Nigga, we the realest at the tribe. Feel it, put your pistols in the sky. You know this the vibe. Playing like you got a lot of lives. Really, nigga, you don't wanna die. You know this the vibe. Niggas, that's the tribe. Yeah.
68 and 68. The Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships. Slavery. This time it was going to be ships. By way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again. And there it shall be sold unto your enemies for bondman and bondwoman, and no man shall buy you. We hit these shores we were sold for slave man and slave woman.
Fake love. Real hate.
One West.
But we set apart, nigga.
They hate it when you up, but love it when you down. Love you when you dead, but hate you while you living. Only make a mention when it's beneficial. Oh, you can't keep it solid, I ain't fucking with you. Fuck a fake friend, show is over, close the curtain. Told you that they loved you, laughed at you when you was hurting. One thing about that UPK, this brotherhood for certain. Dress you up in all black, urge you up to put that work in. Same niggas that was on the block putting that work in, abandon that lifestyle, cause now I know my purpose. Coming from a place where a black man life is worthless. 400 plus years, yeah, living out them curses. I blame the so-called leaders in the churches. Was supposed to save our soul, instead they led us to the hearses. Backstabbed and betrayed by the people you would die for. Your family ain't family, so-called friends switch sides on you. Crackers take a knee on your neck, whisper and die, boy. So I stay strapped with the Kaepernick, that's the firearm. Gotta watch your back, you know them demons out here lurking. If I don't know shit, then I know one thing for certain, look. They hate it when you up, but love it when you down. Love you when you dead, but hate you while you living. Only make a mention when it's beneficial. You can't keep it solid, I ain't fucking with you. They hate you when you up, but love it when you down. Love you when you dead, but hate you while you living. Only make a mention when it's beneficial. You can't keep it solid, I ain't fucking with you.
I say fuck the fake love and disloyal behavior. Brotherhood is a weapon, but bitch niggas is contagious. Hating your elevation instead of hitting the pavement. Watching your every move and never give motivation. Situational friendships get away with adversity. And these days just a little bit of your kindness a luxury. I'd rather you keep your distance, be a fuck nigga too close to me. Prefer to fuck with fear niggas than house niggas with notes on me. Get a shirt off my back for devoted niggas with loyalty. I noticed the lack of devoted niggas that's trustworthy if you ain't in no black. Ranked up, I give 2 fucks for free. Death before dishonor is a must. It ain't no choice from me, I'm bred different. Was never one to die, just bullshit, I'm fed different. Fuck all the information out of pulpits, I'm led different. Been taught to follow a code. Israel law, statutes, commandments, freely given, never sold, nigga.
They hate it when you up, but love it when you down. Love you when you dead, but hate you while you living. Only make a mention when it's beneficial. You can't keep it solid, I ain't fucking with you.
Shalom, shalom, Israel. We should be good to go. I think we up and live on Instagram. Make sure we ain't got nobody in that room waiting on us that we didn't see. We live on Instagram. Here we go. Oh, you know what? We're not live on Instagram. We got to hit go live. I'm glad I checked that. We live on Instagram now. Now we're live on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Most High Christ. All right, we live on Instagram. We also live on Facebook. All right, I don't see nothing in the chat. We live on Facebook. We not messing with TikTok tonight. We up on YouTube. We up on YouTube, and we got the usual suspects in here. Hey, I think we're good to go. Clap it up. You are in tune for a special edition of the Lashawan Qadash class. You know what I'm saying? To my left here, on the screen to the right, I got Officer 500, Mataza Akara. You know what I'm saying? Most High Christ. Most High Christ. So yeah, you in for a special edition Lashawan Qadash class tonight. The water for everybody joining. Give everybody a couple minutes to join in. We are the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. Started out of 1 West, 125th Street out of Harlem, New York, under Commanding General Yohana. And since 1969, we have been teaching the truth of the Bible. That truth being that all so-called blacks, so-called Latinos, so-called Native American Indians, you are the Israelites. You are God's chosen people. We say so-called, reason being the names and titles that we call ourselves, that comes from the slave master. That comes from the oppressor. That comes from whoever was in charge at that time. You feel me? And they gave us those names and those titles so they could conveniently steal our name. They can conveniently steal our place and our position in this earth, not realizing that God don't recognize titles like that. In Malachi, you know what I'm saying? It says that the Most High don't change. He don't change. So the name that he gave us in the beginning, that's who we are now. And again, you in a blessed position and have a blessed opportunity to regain, you know what I'm saying, who you are, your identity. We are not affiliated with any Christian organization. I can't say that or stress that enough. You know what I'm saying? We're not affiliated with any other fake Israelite group. If it's not the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, it's not the truth. You have anything to add to that? I'm out of one.
But well, not specifically, but what I will say is, again, this is the Lashawan Qadash class, and as we stress it every week, that it's very, very important for us to get into our culture fully, right? Being in the truth, obviously, we all want to know the scripture breakdowns. We all want to know the truth of the Bible. We all want to get that Christianity wiped off of our brain. Part of that is getting into our language. Part of that is getting into the Lashawan Qadash and actually learning how to speak, read, and write the Hebrew. That's what these classes are for. And again, it's always encouraged for brothers and sisters to get on stage. You don't necessarily have to be on camera, but get on stage so you can actually practice. We know we have an awesome class. We have awesome students. We have our students are to wow. And excellent. Matter of fact, wow, I don't even think that's a good enough description. It's a lot.
You want to find excellent in the
exactly. We have excellent attendees. But do not let that, if you're watching this, don't let that discourage you from actually actively getting in and participating, asking your questions, going through your learning curve, just like we all do. All right, that's all I got.
All right, Most High Christ. We're gonna give a little shout out to see who all we got with us. Like I said, we up everywhere. I'm checking now to see if we got anybody with us on Instagram. Actually, just had it up, and then we're gonna see who all we got with us on the other platforms. Also, yeah, we up on X as well. You know what I'm saying? So if you joining us on X, on Twitter, formerly known as Twitter, on X, you know what I'm saying? I'm Most High Christ for that as well. All right. So I don't see anybody on Instagram as well yet, but let's check the usual suspects. We got Aqua Ra'aya in the building. Yahweh Shemalathon by Hashem Yahweh Shah to you. Sis, it's always good to have you with us there. Go ahead, Aqua. Most High Christ. We want to give a courteous salute to the brothers out there. Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah Brakatah. We want to give a courteous salute also to the sisters out there. Yahweh Shemalathon by Hashem Yahweh Shah. The water for y'all joining us tonight. Like I said, we got Aqua Ra'aya in the building. We also got Aqua Amadah in the building. I'm a down the building, checking in from Virginia Beach. Hopefully, everybody to Wab, that storm is not finally reached here in Virginia and some of the other DMV areas, you know what I mean? So y'all make sure everybody's tawab and how they say batten down the hatches, and you got all your good old supplies, got your strong, got your food, the whole nine. You can make it through the night. We got the sister Aqua Shelly in the building. Y'all Shemalathon by Shem Yahweh to you as well. We got the brother Kushan in the building. Y'all about Shem Yahweh. Good to see you on here, bro. We got young man Edward in the building. Y'all about Shem Yahweh to you as well. We got Aqua Padasa in the building as well. Always good to see you, Aqua. Again, hopefully everybody is tawab. And before we get too deep into the class, again, we got a comment, you know what I'm saying, in the chat, you know what I'm saying,
right,
from the New Israel Doctrine, MVP. The New Israel Doctrine, MVP. Now I'm gonna keep that up on the screen because this is actually a very good teaching example. Part of one of the biggest reasons that we have remained, or we've actually gotten worse in our condition here, even in this captivity. You know, we first got out of slavery here in the Americas, right? When we first got out of slavery here in the Americas, we actually were a little better off. Yep. We were a little better off than what we are now. So you imagine, we went from slavery, right? I mean, from getting our backs beat, them taking our wives right in front of us, for us not to be able to say or do anything about it. And within a generation, we had made over 200 some black cities. You feel me? We were unified and together on that. And the reason why we favored a little bit better then is because we were closer to who we really are. We were closer to our heritage, closer to our culture. Exactly. Part of our heritage and our culture that was given to us by the Most High, you know what I'm saying, is those laws, statutes, and commandments. It's that Bible. And inside of that Bible in Malachi, the Most High says in 3 and 6, I believe, Most High say he don't change. But yet and still, we got brothers in the chat say they bringing the New Israel Doctrine. The brand new is just this that new. He coming with that new. You know what I'm saying? And again, this is part of the reason why we suffer so much. Any brand new ideology, anything that's adverse or different from what the Most High laid down, are we all over it? Exactly. For some years, we was into being Kemet and being Egyptians. You know what I'm saying? And then we was Africans, you know what I'm saying, wearing dashikis, you know what I'm saying? I think back, if the brothers were saying, you know what I'm saying, back in the 60s and 70s, we all had on the Chinese gis. We was in the Kung Fu. Right. Everybody was Kung Fu fighting. You know what I'm saying? So we go from this to that to this to that, any and everything under the sun. But Ecclesiastes, you know what I'm saying, teaches us that there's nothing new under the sun. You know what I'm saying? So the brother or the sister's probably a brother. You feel me? New Israel Doctrine, MVP. Now he's the most valuable player on that team. You know what I'm saying? This is the Lashawan Qadash class where, you know what I'm saying, we learn to speak and write and read the Hebrew. The actual Hebrew, which a lot of our records are going to be in, and we actually go over the Assyrian as well. So this isn't really the platform for a debate. However, we are the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, and we don't duck no smoke. So if you're really truly looking for a debate, you know what I'm saying, we run a show called Cross the Line Radio on every Thursday. I want to say 10 p.m. to 12 p.m. You know what I'm saying, Eastern Standard Time. Every Thursday, by all means, jump on up in there. You know what I'm saying. You feel like, you know what I'm saying, you got this brand new doctrine that supersedes what we've learned, or this brand new teaching, even though we've been doing this since 1969. Exactly. Okay, yeah, I thought about 69. Yeah, that's what I thought. 1969. But you know, in 2024, the New Israel Doctrine, you know what I'm saying, he got it. He gonna teach us what the Most High really wanted us to know. So by all means, like I said, Cross the Line Radio every Thursdays, or if you don't want to wait that long, we'll be right back in class and here come Monday, you know what I'm saying, we'll be right back in class here on No College Richmond, No College Virginia. You feel me? You can bring that smoke in, and by all means, we will address some of it. We'll, as long as you're respectful, we'll address some of it. Shit, we might even bring you up on stage. You know what I'm saying?
So like, if I could
go ahead, Alwan.
Just to be clear though, since the question was specifically about a debate, you will not be getting a debate in any of these classes. You can ask questions. And as long as that, like the brother said, as long as your decorum is appropriate, then your questions will get answered. But here's something that's interesting, because you said cross line radio. You are absolutely right, Yagda. But what's interesting is there is another brother who goes by the name Israel Doctrine.
Is that something?
And he's very familiar with cross the line radio. He's very familiar. So I'm not sure whether this cat done stole his name.
I got it.
He done copied him. I don't know what's going on with this, bro.
I don't know either.
It seemed like he got a lot he needed to take care of before he won a debate, sound like to me. But again, Cross the Line Radio. I think they was even Cross the Line Radio at Gmail. You can contact
hit them
captains directly.
Yeah, most times hit them up. And if you got Salaki, if I may, if you got a big enough platform, you know what I'm saying? Hey, they will. You can we actually have our own, you know what I'm saying, platform where we do debates. We got music the whole nine. Where we can definitely get that arranged for you. You know what I'm saying? If the men above us see fit, you feel me? Who'll be taking care of that? But outside of that, it's not really the platform for it. Again, this is the Lashawan Qadash class, so I don't want you to think that we ignored your question. You know what I'm saying? I don't want you to make no clip and run off talking about we ignored you. We ran from you, feel me?
Right.
But at the same time, this is not exactly with it, the platform for it. But again, you got the information. By all means, bring it back and we'll knock it out. This is a very good teaching example for the class, for everybody to see, anybody that's watching. And if you are watching, you know what I'm saying, put your city name and state inside the chat so we know who you are. We know how to address you to make sure you get credit for being in class. You know what I'm saying? And with that, you know what I mean? Like, we're going to go ahead and jump on it. Aqua Farah said we're not affiliated with any other Israelite group. Most High in Christ, you know what I'm saying? Now we show brotherhood to some of the other groups out there. I was fortunate enough to go to the Atlanta cookout that we had last weekend. You know what I'm saying? And even though the weather came through and they tried to shut us down, it didn't stop the UPK. You know what I'm saying? Because we got the favor of the Most High on us. You know what I mean? So that was a success. And we had other camps that came out there. We showed them brotherhood. They got them some hamburgers and hot dogs. You know what I'm saying? You feel we talk
baby dog taxes enough.
Baby dog taxes enough. You know what I'm saying? We talk shalom instead of shalom, the whole nine. You know what I'm saying? So again, we never wanted to be said that we don't show brotherhood, because we all about brotherhood and sisterhood here, because we all about what that Bible says. And that Bible says this is how we rebuild our nation back. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, so you are absolutely correct, Aqua. We also got Aqua for 9 in the building. Yahweh Shema, Lathan Bashim, Yahweh Shah to you as well, sis. Again, the link for the chat, the link for to come on stage is in the chat. I can throw that out there again, so y'all don't have to. Most I probably will put that out there again. There's been a Lashawan Qadash class. We try to have a more traditional classroom setting, and again, it's very beneficial if you can actually practice speaking, reading the Hebrew, you know what I'm saying, with your brothers and sisters. So again, that's actually good anyway, because when we do that, if you ever run that link before class starts, it doesn't show up on Facebook. So it's all until it's live, that's when it shows up on Facebook. So that's most sign correct. So again, the water for everybody joining us tonight. Again, we don't normally get to rock out like this, but this is beautiful. Yeah, right. You know what I'm saying? Most High in Christ. And with that, we're gonna go ahead and get started. We're going to go ahead and start adding everybody to the stage, the ones who are on stage now. Give y'all a couple more minutes to get on up in here. The cap is in the air. The cap is in the air. The cap is in the air. Young man Elwood said he's going to try to link again. I didn't have the sound at first. Okay, Most High in Christ. Most High in Christ. Young man Elwood, come on, jump on up in here. You know what I'm saying, to hold it down. We're going to go ahead and start adding brothers and sisters to the stage now. What's going on, Aqua Ra'aya?
Salakia, Shalom, Shalom, Yahweh Shema, Alathan, Bayashim, Yahweh Shah.
Most High in Christ, Yahweh Shema, Alathan, Bayashim, Yahweh Shah. Most High in Christ. And we got Shelly in the building. Yahweh Shema, Alathan, Bayashim, Yahweh Shah. How you doing, Aqua?
Shalom, Yahweh Shema, Alathan. Mashiach, Yahweh Shah.
Most High in Christ. Most High in Christ. It's good to see you as well. We also got the sister Aqua Farah in the building. Yahweh Shema Lathan Bashim Yahweh Shah.
Shalom Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah.
Most High in Christ. Most High in Christ. Who else we got up in here? Oh, we got young man Edward. We're gonna try it again. We got young man Edward in the building as well. Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah Brakatah. Can you hear us this time, young man Edward?
If you can, you're still on mute. Maybe not.
Yeah, if you can't hear us, we're talking to you right now, young man Edward. Might want to check. It says that you're on mute on our screen. Looks like everybody else can hear, so I definitely think it's something going on with yours. The oppressor does not want you to jump up in here. You know what I'm saying? He's fighting you. So make sure you fight his ass back. You know what I'm saying? We'll wait on you to go ahead and get on up in here. We got Aqua Dabara in the building. Yahweh Shema Thumb by Hashem Yahweh shot at you as well. Sis, it's good to see you in here representing out of Richmond. She said she's just gonna be listening in tonight, Most High in Christ. You know what I'm saying? He said he's still not getting sound. You might want to I don't know. I would say just shut it down and come back in all together. You know what I mean?
You can or go into his settings, make sure he got the right speaker.
Yeah, make sure you got the right speaker set and all that good old stuff.
If you can even hear us.
Yeah, if you can hear us.
Yeah.
But that seems like everybody else can hear it, so I definitely think it's something on your end. We got Aqua for 9 in the building with the young man Kanat. Y'all about Shim Yashabakata. Y'all Shema Latham by Shim Yawashai. And look, he is crunk up. If I can follow that energy, boy. Hey. Y'all about Shim Yashabakata. Craig, what's that? Craig.
Shalom, y'all. Shema Thaba Shem Yahusha.
Y'all Shema Latham by Shim Yawashai. It is good to see y'all. If I could just bottle a little bit of that energy up, we'd be billionaires overnight before the oppressor tried to steal it from us. You know what I'm saying? You know they sell melanin on the internet. You know that, right? No, I'm dead serious. I'm dead serious. You know, and if I'm not mistaken, if I'm not mistaken, melanin is more expensive than gold.
Really?
I'm not playing.
That makes sense though.
Look, all these brothers and sisters that's missing, all these brothers and sisters that's missing outside, you know what I'm saying, sex trafficking and everything else the oppressor got going on. Man, I'm trying to tell you, hey, yeah. Most times to make you more precious than fine gold, but we know it's deeper than just your melanin. It got everything to do with his blood. It got everything to do with your bloodline. And because the Most High deemed us, as you know what I'm saying, his children and so forth. So the water for everybody in here. Aqua Ride say it's suggestion going all the way out and come back in. Okay, Most High Christ, you put in there for young man Elwood. That'll work. So if he can't hear us, he'll be able to see us. All right, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and get started. Now, for the ones that we got on screen, we're gonna work with y'all. You know what I'm saying? We'll add everybody else in as we go. We're gonna try to switch it up a little bit. You know, we always try to start off with our alphabet. We try to start off our alphabet. That's how you any language, that foundation that you start on is how you grow it, how you get better, get more proficient in it. And then also by you being able to talk amongst each other. So we're gonna switch it up a little bit tonight. Let me go ahead and get the visual tools up on the screen real quick. You know what I'm saying? Get our visual tools up on the screen. We're gonna switch it up just a little bit tonight. Why I don't see my stuff. That's all good. I see how you want to act. We're gonna make it work anyway. All right, so we're gonna start with, again, we're gonna do it a little bit different than what we normally do, but we're gonna start with the ancient. And we're gonna work our way to the Hebrew. More by the time we go through the ancient, y'all be able to see how the different format that we're gonna use for tonight. And we're gonna see if this see how this works, see how y'all like this. All right, so this is the ancient Hebrew, right? This is the ancient Hebrew. Y'all normally I used to me going through. We go over what it sounds like. And so forth. But tonight we're gonna do it a little different. A little different. So how we're gonna do it is this. I'm gonna call on somebody on the screen. I'm gonna give you a certain set of numbers. I might say just do 1, 2, and 3. You know what I mean? Depending on, you know what I'm saying, how fast we getting through it. I might give you 1, 2, and 3. And for that 1, 2, and 3, I want you to tell me, I want you to go ahead and just read them out for me. You know what I'm saying? So for example, let's say I was doing number 1 and number 2. All right. Obviously, Yagada, I want you to take 1 and 1. Number 2, I would go 1 and 2 is 1 is I. Number 2 is ba. 1 is I. 2 is ba. I might also ask. All right. So for number 1, what does number 1 mean? What is the meaning for number 1? The correct answer for that would be I is alap or cattle. You know what I'm saying? Alap, or cattle. I was asked about B. B is bayath, or tent or house. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do it like that to go through it. So again, you'll get a certain set of numbers. You'll let me know what that is phonetically. Then I'm gonna ask you what it means, and then we'll move on to the next ones. And this is just so everybody gets a good understanding of being able to identify or recognize these characters, these letters when you see them, and we're gonna go from there. We also got Officer 5000, Urashamath in the building. Yahba Shem Yahweh Barakatah. Always good to have you in here, sir. You know what I'm saying? It's always good to know you in the background, making sure everything is moving along smooth like it should be. You feel me? All right. So we're gonna start with let's go ahead and start with, since we always start with Aqua Ride. No.
Most often we do. That is absolutely
we typically do. We're gonna switch it up a little bit. Aqua, we're gonna start with Aqua Shelly. Aqua Shelly, if you don't mind coming off mic, it's all good. You get it. You get it. I know you get it. We'll have Aqua Shelly come off mic. And Aqua Shelly, you know what I'm saying? Most High Christ out of one, Most High Christ. We're gonna have you go through 1, 2, and 3. If you can tell me what are 1, 2, and 3, what characters are those in 1, 2, and 3?
Slovakia. 1 is opposed. 2 is Bayasa. And 3 is Jamal.
All right, so I heard a lot. I heard Bayath and I heard Gamal, right? Okay, Most High Christ. So now, what are they for? Just the letters by themselves. What are they phonetically? So if you were just like saying your ABCs and you were saying ABC, what are those 3? How would you say that?
Da.
Most High Christ. Most High Christ. Most High Christ for that. We got young man Edward. Is he up here? I thought I saw him on here.
We did.
He dropped back out again. Okay, so he's working on it. He's working on it. Most High Christ. Good job. Tawab Abadah. Good job. Aqua Shelley. Most High Christ. Next up, let's get Aqua Tharapa'ah. Aqua Tharapa'ah. If you with us, if you can come off mic, I'm gonna get you to do 4, 5, 6, and 7. If you can tell me what those 4 are. 4, 5, 6, and 7.
Is it Da? I just had I can't even look at my notes right now. I just had in my notes.
All right, you get it.
It's Da. Slovakia. Can't even concentrate. Slovakia. Da. I had to look at my notes. Da. Is Da, Ka, and Ra.
All right, so for that number 5, you see that one, you're gonna see that one quite often. You're gonna see that one in Yahweh. It's gonna be in Yahweh. So that number 5, you want to give another shot, or you want me to tell you what it is?
Can you tell me what it is, sir?
Okay, no, Most High Christ. So that number 5 is gonna be Ha. All right, that number 5 is gonna be Ha. So you got Da, you got Ha, and then you got number 6, which looks like a fish hook to me. You got number 6. What you got for number 6?
That look like Ka. Oh, no, sir.
Nope, not Ka. It's gonna also be in Yahweh.
Look, is it Da?
Nope, Da is number 4. That was the first one you had. So number 5 and 6 are both in the Most High's name in Yahweh. All right. So number 6. So number 5 is Ha. Right. Number 6 looks just like a fish hook. And as usual, as always, we can always help each other out in that chat as well. You know, you got your Aquathian, you got your Akim in the chat. You know what I'm saying? They're going to help you out as well.
Is it Salaki? The water, Shirley, is Wa.
Most High Christ is why. All right. So far we got Da for number 4. We got Ha for number 5. We got Wa for number 6. And you got one more, number 7. What you got for number 7?
Number 7 is Ka.
You sure? Look at it again now. This is you got a couple of our characters that actually looks like the English character. So this is one of those few ones.
Da. No, Salaki. I need help.
What does that look like in English?
I was about to say Ra.
Well, no, number 7. Number 7. What does that look like? And maybe let me make sure. Maybe I should make it bigger so it's just that on the screen. Maybe that'll help. All right, so that number 7 that you see right there, that number 7, what does that look like in English? Read. And you always got help from the Aquathian. We got excellent brotherhood and sisterhood in here. You know what I'm saying? So you always got the brothers and sisters going to help you out in that chat as well if you need it. So number 4 is Da. Number 5 is Ha. Number 6 is Wa. And then number 7, what you got for number 7? You on mute, sister, if you're trying to speak. She may have dropped out. All right, so that number 7, she may have dropped out because but again, that number 7 is going to be Za. You know what I'm saying? That number 7 is going to be Za. So again, you got 4, which is Da, which means Dalath or door. You have number 5, which means Ha or Haya or behold. I think we got another. You got 6, that's Wa. And that number 6, Wa, means Wa or fisher. You also have number 7, which is what I was telling the sister, looks just like the 7 in the English. I mean, this looks like the same character in the English. It's going to be Za or Zayan or weapon. And we also have a Gilbert, Anunu, whatever the hell his last name is. He said he probably is a Hamite. He probably is a Hamite. Said there's no way you can compare ancient symbols to vocabulary words and numbers that mean something else. Okay, that's perfect. And that's why I'm glad that that's how the Most High worked, though. Because we just so happen to have stopped on number 7, Gilbert. You know what I'm saying? So, Gilbert, we stopped on number 7 in our language. The ancient Hebrew is the first, language, the first character, which is what everything else is built off of. And it just so happens that number 7, which is Za in the ancient Hebrew, fast forward to 2024, all the way to 2024. Now, I know everybody ain't got no computer in Africa, and I understand, I get all that. But if you fast forward to 2024, right, that Za is the same Za as it was in our ancient Hebrew way back then, Gilbert. You know what I'm saying? So again, this is another perfect example of the wisdom that the Most High bestowed upon us. You feel me? The wisdom that he gave us, that was a blessing and beautiful thing, because even though all the other nations come up against it, even though we ourselves come up against it, you can't outsmart the Most High. You can't outsmart the Most High. You're not going, get around the wisdom and the knowledge that's contained with the side of that Bible. You know what I'm saying? Most High Christ.
Thank you, exactly.
Yeah, look,
it's like if I could.
Go ahead.
Absolutely right. See, Ross is absolutely right. Come up here talking trash, and your name is Gilbert. And on top of that, listening is an art. Listening is an absolute art. The brother did not say that the characters were at all the same thing. He was just talking about how it looked and how they sound. And if you were listening instead of typing that ignorant comment, you would have caught all of that.
Most High Christ, the water for that I don't want.
Gilbert.
Gilbert. Like you said, you can't be named Gilbert and be talking trash. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna lose every time. Exactly. And again, but it's like I always say, it's always perfect. The Most High always, you know what I'm saying, reveals and shows things to, you know what I'm saying, to us, so we can kind of see, so we can see exactly what's going on. My people fight against anything. You know what I'm saying? We fight against anything. And really what it is, we fight against the Most High. We fight against the Most High. We fight against His wisdom. We fight against us being a family like we're supposed to. Right. I had to just a side note, right? I did a TikTok earlier today. It was talking about Bush. No, not Bush, but Biden. You know what I'm saying? Biden, and then it's specifically about Trump. You know, Trump just like Drake. They not like us. You know Trump just like Drake. If y'all ain't seen the TikTok, y'all make sure y'all check that out. I mean, he got a barrage of cases. You know what I'm saying? Where he's paid off people as far as child SA, or you know what I'm saying, assault or whatever. And it's stemming back for like since the 70s. He's been doing this. I put the video out. Now the lady that I'm gonna say lady, because I don't know if it really was a sister. Her comment was, you know what I'm saying. Her comment was, yeah, I see that too. Her comment was, you know what I'm saying. I'm Cherokee. I'm from the Cherokee. I'm a strong Cherokee woman, and I stand with my. So no, thank you, but I stand with my tribe. And I responded back to it. Well, how has that been working out for you? Right. You know what I'm saying? Try not to be real dismissive with it, because again, we all our brothers and sisters are lost. You know what I'm saying? But if you look at anything that we put our faith, our time, our attention to, it hasn't worked. It really hasn't worked. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. You know what I mean? So it's far time. You know what I'm saying? It's high time. How the scriptures say, high time for you to take heed. You know what I'm saying? To these laws, statutes, commandments. Take heed to this word, to this wisdom. We don't charge nobody nothing to jump on it. Nope. You feel me? This ain't nothing but love, nothing but brotherhood. Gilbert says, okay, I'll understand. Now I'm on my knees ready to pray. I'm a believer now. Well, that's just it. You can be a believer or not be a believer. The scripture says, you know what I'm saying? Does your belief or disbelief, does that make the word of the Most High a void, a non-effect? And it doesn't. Yeah, we don't care if you believe. Most High don't care if you believe, because what the Most High is going to do, it's going to get done. You know what I'm saying? The promises will be fulfilled. These prophecies are going to be fulfilled, regardless if you understand, get on board or not. And if you are a Hamite, like it sounds like it, hey, it's no belief required. You will bow down. You're going to get to work like the rest of the other nations. You know what I'm saying? So you don't have to, you ain't got to do us no favors. But if you're near a camp, find a camp and find some boots.
Salagi, if I could.
Go ahead, Adawan.
If your father is one of the 12 tribes, a son of one of the 12 tribes of Israel, then find a school.
Most High Christ.
Obviously, you're right. Okay, good.
Yeah, obviously, Roger might say he might be South American. He may very well be, because a lot of our people are, you know what I'm saying, just so misled, so gone, so lost. You know what I'm saying, following these other nations, following all these other different traditions, which, again, like I can't stress enough, have never, ever worked for us. Correct. They've never worked for us. Voting didn't work. You know what I'm saying? Going to that church didn't work. None of that worked. You feel me? And what I do know, coming into this body, to this Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, I haven't seen it fail at all. I don't know about you, Otto, but I haven't seen it fail. You know what I mean? So again, we're gonna move right along. All right,
he's done. Like he's done trouble.
Yeah, he said bye. He's take care of brothers and sisters. He's gone now, and that's all right. That's all good. We're gonna move right along. Let's go with Aqua. Aqua for nine. You and young man Kanak is up. Let me get it back up on screen so I'll be able to scroll. I'm going to get you to take numbers 8, 9, 10, and 11. 8, 9, 10, and 11. I'm going to widen the screen so you'll be able to see them all. Make it a little bit wider than that, I guess. All right. So numbers 8, 9, 10, and 11. If you would take 8, 9, 10, and 11, and we're going to go from there. And feel free to jump in anytime.
Salakia.
Go ahead, Aqua.
Number 8 is Ka.
Okay, most time cry.
And it's Ka Wa Ma'a.
Kawama. Most time cry. Kawama. And that means fence. And I see you ain't even looking at your nose. I seen the looking in the memory banks right there. Most side cry. All right, both sides cry. What you got?
For 9, the heavy hitter.
What you got for 9, 10, and 11?
9 is Ta. and it's Tanah.
Most High in Christ. Times for Tanah. What does Tanah mean?
Basket.
Most High in Christ. Most High in Christ. You're absolutely correct. What you got for number 10?
5. Yah, and that's Yah for hand.
Most High in Christ.
Hand. Is it called hand? Yes. Okay, and 11 is Ka, and that's Ka.
Oh my God.
Am I saying it right?
You are saying it correct.
And that is
Illegal.
Palm.
Most High in Christ. Most High in Christ. Most High in Christ. I remember from last class, young man Edward said, we gotta make sure Aqua not go last. You know what I'm saying?
He did say that.
You gotta make sure Aqua not go last. Nah, but you knocked it out the park. You know what I'm saying? Number 8 is Ka, and you pronounce that absolutely correctly. That's probably the hardest one I think to pronounce. It takes a lot of effort, I think, to pronounce that Ka. And you did that perfectly. And that's Kawamah, that means fence. Number 9 is Ta, that's Tanah, that means basket or your store. Because you know what I'm saying, at one point in time we had a store, we had our own. 10 is Yah or hand. And you hear us again, we say Yah Yamata, and 11 is Ka, that's cop, and it means palm. You did an excellent job. Most High Christ. And last but not least, we're gonna get Aqua Ra'aya in there. Did anybody? Okay, Aqua Ra'aya, she must have dropped out. She's back in here as well. Most High Christ. Aqua Ra'aya is up. We're gonna get Aqua Ra'aya to take 12, 13, 14, and 15.
It's a lot.
What you got on?
Obviously, you're right.
he hold her to high expectations.
She's, I believe she's meeting that expectation.
I think she is meeting that expectation as well. And we feel your pain, sister. We definitely feel your pain. You know what I'm saying? But that's a beautiful, beautiful thing. You know what I'm saying? The scriptures talk about us rebuking each other, correcting one another. And that's real love. You know what I'm saying? That's real brotherhood and real sisterhood. A real brother, real sister want you to do your best. Exactly. They want to see you do your best. You know what I'm saying? And y'all definitely come in here and do that. And Aqua for now, you know what I'm saying? You always, you inspire me when it comes to this Hebrew. So Most High Christ, the water for that out of one. The water for that. All right, Aqua for you are up. You are up.
Nope, Salaki, no pressure.
No pressure. No pressure. You got this.
But I'm gonna utilize my notes.
That's what they're for.
Let's see here. We stopped. You want me to start at 12?
I want you to start at 12 and work your way to 15.
Okay. You don't want to just drop this row off and go to 16?
Well, that sounds like a plan. Go ahead. You feeling strong? You know, hey,
my notes are strong.
Go ahead, knock it on out. Yep, that's taking to 16. I like that.
Con. Okay.
That's mighty Israel of you. Mighty Israel of you. Most
so we have La, which is Lamad, which means to learn.
Okay.
Then we have Ma, which is Mayam, which is water.
Right.
Then Na, which is Nawan, which stands for sprout.
Okay.
Then Sa for Samak, which is establish.
Okay.
And then I for Ayan, which stands for I.
Most High and Christ. Most High Christ. It's no need for me to even go back over it. You knocked that out. That was perfect. Right. You know what I'm saying? That was perfect. That was 100%, I think.
100%.
I think that was 100% right there. Most High Christ. Most High Christ. Most High Christ. And again, there's nothing wrong. Like the notes, that's part of your learning. That's part of that lamar. That's part of you actually learning it. So you know what I mean? We all want to get to that point where we develop it, where they're sight words, where we know them once we see them. So that comes with time. That comes with practice. You know what I'm saying? So never ever feel timid or hesitant to jump in those notes. No, that's what they're for. You know what I'm saying? So Most High in Christ, you did that, sis. Most High in Christ. All right, so we're gonna start back over. Well, we're gonna get ready to finish it out. We got one more row, and then we're gonna move on to the Assyrian. So now this is our first time really doing this. So it's going a little bit longer than what I think it's going to. I think it's going to end up going faster once we really start doing it this way. I think this is a good way. Instead of everybody just kind of watching. See, Aqua Shelly said Tawab. She said Tawab job. Most High Christ. Most High Christ. So I think again, once we get used to going this way, this is just going to allow everybody a chance to be able to. This is what's going to develop that these characters being sight words. You know what I'm saying? Without the other stuff that we're used to seeing, now we're going to have to rely on that memory. You know what I mean? So we're going to start back. Let's since we had a couple of them left, we'll do 2 of them this time to finish this last row out right here. Unlike the English alphabet, ours only have 22 characters. You know what I'm saying? 22. It's amazing how we can say more than Esau with a whole lot less. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Esau got a way of complicating things and making things so long and drawn out and unnecessary. And it's a lot of it is just because they have such a deceptive nature. Because they have such a deceptive nature, they say and add a whole bunch. It's like if you got children and you come and you ask them what happened in school today, and about 45 minutes into their explanation, you already knew the first 5 minutes something done went wrong because the teacher done called you and told you, and you know this is why the damn explanation is going as long as it is. It's why we on minute 44 right now, because instead of him just spitting it out, and that's just how Esau is. You feel me? So with this one, we're going to start with go ahead, I want.
You made a heavy point about how we don't need as many words. Mm-hmm. And it's because just like we speak now, you can have one word that can have 3 or 4 different meanings. And that's why, again, the Lashawan Qadash is so important to know and have a foundation with. Because as you're reading, this is why the Christian church has no idea what the Bible is saying. The Bible is written by Black people, to Black people, for Black people. And it's written how we communicate. And without having an understanding of what the Hebrew is, so you can get the actual definitions of these words. You get the English so-called translation and then you have the Christian pastor destroying everything that's in the book.
Most High Christ. I mean, and it's crazy. I got to say this part because it popped in my head. But if you own your slavery, right? You be on your slavery, you would have to take a sexual harassment course to take you 7 hours. Right. 7 hours out the whole day. You taking a damn sexual harassment course at the slavery. Now you good because you ain't got to work because they're gonna pay you for it. But we can sum all it up real quick. Keep your hands to yourself. Keep your hands to yourself. Class over with.
Look, keep your hands to yourself and watch them out.
Class is over with. Class is done. You know what I'm saying? Be respectful. You want me to touch your mom? Yeah. I mean, real simple. We can get there and we good, and everybody understands what's being said. It's not like we shortchanging anything. You feel me? Yep. You go one of them classes for 7 hours. You know what the hell they talking about when they like. Exactly. You know you got paid. You know what I'm saying? Sign here. Sign here. You know what I'm saying? Sign here. So that's perfect. That's just reality. You know what I'm saying? But Aquaf Shelley, we're gonna start with you. Aquaf Shelley, we're gonna start with you, and I'm gonna get you to do 17 and 18. I'm gonna get you to do 17 and 18.
Yeah. 17 is which means mouth.
Most High Christ.
18 is Tazad, which means side.
Most High Christ. Most High Christ. I can't say it no better. Aquab Thara Pa'ab, you there? If you can come off mute, like you done joined us, you back in here with us.
Shalakia.
Most High Christ. I'm gonna get you to do 19 and 20.
19 and 20. Look like that one. I know this one on top of my head.
What she got?
Shit. Salakia. I don't remember. I thought I had it.
That's okay. Okay. Now you hear us say this all the time. Especially when we together and we go Kwam Yasha Allah. Did that jog your memory?
Repeat that one more time, sir.
We say Kwam Yasha Allah, rise Israel. Does that help you remember?
Kind. Quam.
Well, not the so not the ma, so it would just be Kwa. So that
Qua.
19 is going to be Most High Christ. It's going to be Kwa. And what does Kwa mean?
Qua means
and you got help.
I was gonna say yes. Like you can check the chat since they gave you a little bit of help.
You always got help. Always got your brothers and your sisters right there with you the whole time.
To rise.
Most High in Christ. Most High in Christ. Most High in Christ. And then we got one more, number 20. What you got for 20?
20 is I'm learning the ancient.
Okay, we all learn. We all learn. That's what it's for. You got help in that chat. You got help inside that chat.
Rashai.
All right. So what's that first part? That first part is what? Ra, right?
Kind.
Most High in Christ. I always kind of remember that one because to me it looked like it's like an R going backwards. So that's how I always kind of remember that one. And that's going to be Ra. That's going to be Ra. And Ra means Ra'ash. Ra'ash.
That means head, correct?
Most High in Christ. It means head. Most High in Christ. And shout out to Aqua Ahmadad there helping as well. We miss you on screen, but that's all right. Exactly. Most High in Christ. The water for the assist. Most High in Christ. Good job, Aqua Tharapa'ah. Good job. Good job. We're going to have Aqua for now. Go ahead. I see young man up with up
here. Yeah, let's see if I want to see if he got sound and everything.
Oh, yeah, Most High in Christ. Most High in Christ.
Take the last two.
Okay, Most High in Christ. Yeah, I was going to say that Assyrian form. You know what I'm saying? You know,
he can start. He got a little catch up.
Yeah, he got a little catching up to do. Young man, that got a little catching up to do. You know what I'm saying?
Come on off.
Come on, Mike, young man, if you can hear us. Missing my boy tonight. Yeah, I'm Trey.
Right.
I'm missing young man Trey tonight. The linguist. You know what I'm saying? Young man Trey is the linguist.
Yeah. So
it's all good. One side crack, you know what I'm saying?
I'm not sure young man Edward is catching us.
I don't think he can hear us as well. But the water for that. I see that's why you did that.
Yeah, that's the other reason.
Yeah, if you can hear us, young man Edward, go ahead and jump off mic so we can hear you. We ain't heard you all night. Yeah, he is. I think it's acting up a little bit. Whenever you do get off mic, whenever you do get straight, young man, that would just say Salakia. We go ahead and put you on up in here.
Definitely.
Yeah, Most High in Christ. Salakia, Aqua for now, I'm gonna get you to go ahead and wrap up the last two. And I ain't forget about you, Aqua. I ain't forget about you. But we figure ready to jump into that Assyrian, and I know you just can't wait to jump up in that Assyrian. You know what I mean? We're gonna jump on that next, and we're gonna start with you on that one.
So okay, the brother said, okay. Mr. Lockett, any tips to get my sound to work? It's working on YouTube.
Okay, so we can unmute him.
I have a question.
He hasn't muted him.
Huh?
No, go ahead.
When he can't hear me. You gotta type Lockett. All right. My question was about whether it's when he's backstage or on stage or what, but he can't.
If he can hear it at all,
right?
If
anybody, I mean, other than checking his
Salakia serves. I did give him some advice on going to the settings and selecting audio to see if he's on the correct speaker.
Right.
Okay. Most High Christ. Yeah, I think also Uriah Mark is trying to help him as well.
Yeah, that's okay. You know what I'm saying?
So just check and those. We'll go ahead.
I was just gonna say the water, Aqua Raya, the water off to Uriah for putting those in the chat. And Aqua Raya, if you could do that again, because it's probably scrolled up. So I would just Baba Koshah, if you could put that in the chat for the brother again. we'd be appreciative.
All right. So Aqua for now. You can go ahead and knock out 21 and 22, and then we're gonna move on to the Assyrian, and then we're gonna jump into the rest of the lesson and work our way to these tenses. What you got for 21 and 22, and then I got a matter of fact before we even do 21 and 22. Aqua for now. Aqua for Aya says Salakia serves. So with you being such an astute student, what would be the proper way to say that in Hebrew? Yeah, that's old monkey wrench I done threw out there.
Yeah, threw off.
You got it. I know you get it. I know you get it. So how would you say sirs plural in Hebrew?
It's Adawan. No.
You right. You got it.
Adawan Yum.
Multi-Christ. Saw that opportunity and took it right there. Multi-Christ. You're not out of what? I got too excited. Look, out of one. You know what I'm saying? Multi-Christ. You did that perfectly, Aqua. Perfectly. Out of one. And again, by putting that yum on there, you make it plural. I don't know if y'all remember, but you know what I'm saying. Some time back, obviously Lashawan, you know what I'm saying. He broke down making things plural before, but that's how you would make that plural. You know what I'm saying. If you search that, so I will see what you. Okay, but she let me okay back. So most time Christ, the water for that Aqua for now. If you could go ahead and knock out 21 and 22, then we're gonna go ahead and move on to the Assyrian.
Right, Salakia. 21 is Shah, and is Shan Tooth.
No sign Christ.
And 22 is Tha, and it's Tha, and that is Mark.
Most High Christ. Most High Christ. Tha is going to be Mark. Sean is going to be Tooth. You killed that. That was excellent. Now we're going to do the Assyrian next. Now, because we've already went through all of them and we said what they meant, the meaning isn't going to change. You know what I'm saying? The meaning isn't going to change. So this time, I just want y'all to tell me what those characters are when y'all read them. That sounds about good. Most High Christ. So we're going to go ahead and stop this one. Yep. Got y'all the one. We're going to go through this one. Again, this is going to be the same thing, but this time it's going to be in the Assyrian. We're going to start with Aqua for Aya. And Aqua for Aya. I'm just going to have you tell me what, you don't have to worry about what they mean. We've already went through the meanings of them. I just want you to pronounce what those are. And if you can give me 1 through 5. You know, Aqua, I don't want, I was rushing my say, now the real test begins. You know what I'm saying? 1 through 5. You can just tell me what 1 through 5 is, just phonetically.
Salakia, sir, I do believe Officer Yarash said y'all not supposed to be starting with me. If I'm not mistaken, I believe that was an order.
We got a little bit different. You know what I'm saying?
All right. So number 1 is Number 2 is the tricky one for me. Ba.
That's right.
Number 3 is Ga. Number 4 is Da. Number 5 is Ha.
Most High Christ. If y'all think back to when y'all first learned the alphabet, right? The English alphabet, they taught it to you in rhythm. They taught it to you phonetically. A, B. That's why they taught you that song, so that it would stick and it would hold fast. So when I first started learning the Hebrew, I did the same thing when it came to the actual to the Assyrian, right? So I would say Abba, Gada, Hawa. I would actually say that so that it would stick. I think I just heard young man that he might be in here this time.
I brought him on stage.
Okay.
If you don't mind, Slacky.
Yeah, we can go with him next. If that's so you did a great job, Aqua. Great job. And I keep looking over here Instead of looking right there, we're gonna get it.
We're gonna figure it out.
We're gonna get it straight. We're gonna get it straight. So, young man Edward, if you could come off mic, let's see if we can hear you. Cause we can't unmute you.
You can't unmute?
Nah, because he had it self-muted. See, if he doesn't mute himself, then we can control the mute. But I could have swore I heard him this time when he came up though.
So he was muted when he came up. So
okay.
And it don't look like, and he gone again. All right.
Okay.
It impresses the devil Bible speaks.
Yeah, it got to be something in your mute settings. I would think it got to be, because if he can hear
us, scenario, if you get, I mean, I don't know if you're on your phone or what. Restarts, they tend to clear up some things as well.
Yeah. And I was trying to think of another way we could send it to him, but I don't know no other way I can send it to him. But that's why. Aquaf, you did a great job on that. We're gonna keep the same thing going. Aquaf Shelly, I'm gonna have you do 6, 7, and 8. I'm gonna have you do 6, 7, and 8. We don't have to worry about what it means. We're just gonna say it phonetically.
Six is ha.
Say it again. I'm sorry, I didn't hear you, Salakia.
Salakia. 6 is ha.
Nope. Not ha.
Oh,
she said ka.
No. You're correct. Okay. So you starting at number 6.
Yeah, starting at number 6. I'm sorry.
The one
Not number 5. Yeah, your mother did number 5. So we want to go the last 3, 6, 7, and 8.
So the one that looks like a fish hook?
Yep. The one right on top of number 6.
Salakia, number 6 is wa.
Most times, right? That's what I'm talking about.
Number 7 is za.
Okay.
Number 8 is ta.
Most times, knocked it out. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
It's a major thing when the sisters, you know what I'm saying, for the ones that's watching, when you teach your children the right stuff. You know what I'm saying? Right. It just like the bad stuff, that right stuff shows up too. They excel at that. You did an awesome job with that, Shelly. Awesome job with that. Aqua Thara Pa'a. I'm gonna have you read numbers 9, 10, and 11. We're not gonna worry about here we go. Siri. All right, so we're not gonna worry about what they mean. We've already went over what they mean. We just want to focus on what they say, or what the characters are, phonetically what the characters are. All right. Here we go. All right, I think we in there this time. All right, so 9, 10, and 11. Aqua Thara Pa'a. 9, 10, and 11.
No sweat, young man.
No sweat. You gave it a good attempt.
It was not for lack of effort, that's for sure.
And truth be told, he can do some of these phonetical ones.
Okay, correct.
Yeah.
And Aqua Thara Pa'a.
She dropped.
Yep, she dropped.
Okay. All right. So Beth. So young man Edward is with us. You know what I'm saying? He can hear us, right? Nope. He just dropped. Okay, but no,
he's not.
Okay, so Beth.
In the chat. Yeah.
So young man Edward, you can hear us right now, right? So I want you to do 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. Woo! Right? Those 5 right there. Just write what they're saying. So for example, if I was doing like number 2, which is ba, I would just put 2 BA. I would just put BA because it's saying ba. So if you can, young man, let's see if you can knock out 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. If you can knock out those 5 right there. Let's see what we got. We rooting for you, young man. Yeah. We know you can do it. So 9, 10, 11, and 12, and 13. Those 5. If you can knock out those 5. Okay, I got the whole row. I see comments. You see, I know, right? The whole row. Look, if you want to jump out there like Aqua, and throw some more in there, and we will recognize them. We will recognize as well. You know what I'm saying? What we got? Okay, he said con. Okay. Still we get. If you want to jump out there like Aqua Fry, I'm not gonna stop the brother.
Keep
you know, yeah, I'm not gonna stop the brother.
Sure, he's eager to make up. He's been trying to get in here.
Hey, and I know how look,
it didn't work.
And I can personally attest to that. You know what I'm saying? I remember many nights driving, and Officer Urash Mouth is getting it in. You know what I'm saying? He getting it in. He conjugating verbs. Right. And I'm like, I'm trying to drive, and not to say that you should do that because that's not safe. Don't do that. Don't do that. You know, I'm not telling you for the record. Don't do that. I'm not telling y'all to be unsafe for the record. You know what I'm saying? However, I know how that is to have that zeal, just to want to learn. You know what I'm saying? When the Most High put that spirit on you to want to learn, to want to participate. That's the spirit. That's a beautiful, beautiful thing to want to participate and see this school grow, to see the nation grow. That's the spirit that the Most High puts in us. Right. You know what I'm saying? So we would never, ever douse that out. You know what I'm saying? We're going to always try to make sure we encourage that and make sure that the Most High never, ever removes it from us.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Uh-oh, here we go.
All right, here we go.
Coming in.
Here we go.
Ty, Most High Christ. What else you get? What else you get?
So, like, I need to get lose power.
Okay, Most High Christ.
Plug real quick. So, like,
and you ain't got to worry about correct spacing and parrot and all that. You know what I'm saying? We Israel. We know exactly what you mean. But Most High Christ. Number 9 is Ta. Again, Ta is Tana or basket. You know what I'm saying? 10 is Yah. 10 is Yah or hand. Hand, like you hear that all the time when we go Yad Yimata. We're saying hands down. You know what I'm saying? So Most High Christ, the water for that one. That Yah looks almost like an apostrophe. Like when Officer Urash said, this is where the real test begins. Reason being, these characters again are a little bit harder to identify as opposed to our actual language, to the original. Whenever the oppressor tries to copy and mimic us, it's always gonna come off, you know what I'm saying, a different spirit than what we do. You got number 11 is Ka. Number 11 is Ka. Most High Christ. Number 11 is Ka. You know what I'm saying? And Ka stands for cop or palm. So great job with that one. And number 12 is La. Most High Christ. Number 12 is La. Maybe I should have gave him the whole row out of one. You know, he flying through him right now. It look like he had something. He been trying to get up and he got something to prove right now. Most High and Christ. Number 12 is La or Lamad or Learn. So great job on that one. We got one more. And number 13 is Ma. Give young man that with a hand. Give young man that with a hand. All right. Who we got next? Next is gonna be Aqua for Nah. Maybe I should have gave him the whole row. Would have made it easy.
Let's say you might want to give him a few more seconds. I don't know.
Yeah, if you still hold on, Slack your Aqua for Nah. If you still in there, young man, Edward, go ahead and give us 14, 15, and 16. Since you're flying through them like that, go ahead and give us the last run so we can finish this row all the way out. 14, 15, and 16 if you still with us, young man, Edward. No sign Christ. If you're still there with us, young man, well, let's get 14, 15, and 16 so we can just finish this row.
There you go.
All the way out. That's what I'm talking about. So Ma was my yum or water. And then 14, young man Elwood is on there. He says 14 is Na or Nawan or sprout. All right, Nawan or sprout. And when you see things sprout, that's how you know that it's a new year. You feel me? Then he got 15 is Sa. 15 is Sa or Samak or establish. Samak or establish. And one more for the win. One more for the win. One more for the win. And 16 is look, he put in there phonetically real then. He go dig it down. Give young man that with a hand. Give young man that with a hand. 16 is I or Ayan. You did a great job, brother. The water for that. Aqua for now. We're gonna have, you know what I'm saying, we go to the next one. Let's go ahead and finish that on out. And then we're gonna get on to this lesson. Let me see where we at. Siri. Here we go. Now you see when I be at home, I be like, I got 15 screens open. Now you see what I'm talking about. You see exactly what we talking about now. All right, so these are gonna be the last ones. Okay, yeah, that showed up. That actually looks pretty good on screen too. I like that. All right, so now these are the last ones. Aqua for now. I'm gonna get you to knock out these last 5. Well, actually, Salaki, I'm gonna get you to knock out these 5. Aqua for I, we coming back to you. I'm just letting you know now. Get your hands up.
Get ready.
Look at that face. Look at that face. Look. I'll just give you a hands up. Yeah, don't forget Aqua for now to knock out these next ones: 18, 19, 20, 21, and 22. And Aqua for now to give you a heads up. I think we're gonna be swinging back that way. I'm just letting you know.
Tazah, Wa, Ra, Sha, Da.
Okay, yeah, I forgot. Salaki, I said 5. Am I missing a number somewhere? Yeah, I am.
Yeah, it's not scrolling.
That's what. Okay, perfect. Salakia for that. Aqua for now. I said 5, but I meant 6. I meant Shasha. I meant 6. So if you can do all 6 of these, 17 through 22, Salakia for that. See, I have 6 in Hebrew.
Pa, Tazah, Kwa, Ra, Sha, Da.
Man, you read that like
that almost sound like Officer Uriah.
Look, that's how Officer Uriah be reading that Hebrew.
That was Officer Uriah.
Officer Uriah be reading that doggone Hebrew.
Absolutely.
Make you back. You go back to the beginning like I'm wasting my time.
Right. I'm
gonna go to the next verse and catch up with him when he get here. All right, you are absolutely correct. Most time, Christ for that. Pa, Tazah, Kwa, Ra, Sha, and Tha. And again, the more we go over these, this is gonna foster. This is gonna help for them. These gonna become sight characters for you. You'll be able to point them out. Aqua for Aya, as promised. This is the Assyrian. So y'all already know what the Assyrian. We got one more thing that we didn't do. Yeah, one more thing that we didn't do. And if I scroll down, like it says, Assyrian, continue. These gonna be the last 5. The last 5 for the Assyrian. The last 5. Let me see. We got 4 people on screen. So how about maybe we'll mix it up a little bit? What you think? Instead of putting all of it on our let her run with it. Go ahead. She got it.
I can go on and do all 5, sir. Although we have them upside down.
It's a lot.
They upside down, but I got you.
Ain't upside down.
Upside down. Wait a minute. Huh?
You gotta go down the out. If you're going down the correct way, we're supposed to be starting with number 5 is Ka.
Oh, okay. Well, look, I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that. So Aqua said that they're backwards, they upside down. Does the rest of the class agree? Are these backwards? Are they upside down? You kind of can say yes or no. I definitely see why you said that. But why do we put them in this order? If you can tell us why do you think we put it in this order right here?
Well, I know that you read from right to left, so technically we go up. If we're going up the alphabet, if the alphabet is written out, we would read right to left, so we would start with Tha. But every time we go over it, we start at and come down.
I'm so confused as to what y'all know.
I think I get what she's saying is how it goes. It's going 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 instead of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the reason why I put it in this, I wrote it this way on purpose, is because how do we read the Hebrew?
That's what she was saying, right?
So Brother Edward got it. You're not matching my notes.
There you go. Now I understand. No way.
Brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood.
Okay, I was so confused. Now I understand.
Look, he nailed it. They don't match your notes.
Right.
And I did that on purpose, but you are absolutely correct. They don't match your notes. I actually did this on purpose, though, because again, this is going to help us to remember it and make it stick out more. So you are absolutely correct. It's not in order like we normally do.
Concert.
All right.
So number 1 is Tazah.
No sign.
If it's at the end of the word.
Yep.
Number 2 is Pa. If it's at the end of the word. Number 3, na. Number 4, ma. And number 5, ka.
Most High Christ. Most High Christ, you crushed that. That was perfect. That was perfect. Everybody did a great job. She said number 1 is Tazah, Pa, Na, Ma, and Ka. These are going to be the characters that you're going to find at the end of a word. If it falls at the end of a word, I think Esau calls them cough, if I'm not mistaken. When you're reading it, as far as the Assyrian or the Yiddish, they call it a cough symbol.
I don't know what
KOF. But you're going to find it at the end of the word. You did a great job with that. And if y'all can understand and see this and know exactly what it is, that's going to make it that much easier when you're reading the Hebrew later on.
Exactly.
If you can see this and know exactly what it is, when you read that Hebrew next time, you're going to know if this is at the end of a word, oh, yeah, that's a ka. That's a ma. That's a na. No, that's a pa right there. That's a tazah. So with that Assyrian, you have those 5 extra characters. So instead of the 22, it actually turns out to be 27 because of the 5 again when it falls at the end of a word. Y'all did a great job. I can't ask for more. Go ahead, Adam.
Just a tip. One of the things that Officer Lashawan told us early on was the key. One of the keys to learning the Hebrew is knowing the characters, having them memorized or what have you, and knowing how they, knowing the sound, how they're pronounced. That gets you so far. That gets you probably 75% of the way there. And the rest of it is conjugation, which you can learn over time.
Yep. And for Lockie, if I may, I always think back to it. I was buying all them damn leapfrog videos for my boys when they was little. And then, it's amazing. You get older, you actually start to look at it. And that's how we all learn. That's how we all learned how to read. That's how we all learned how. The first words the baby say is da, ma, na. And they started to put those together. That's how they learn how to read. That's how they learn how to put those syllables together. They become words. Those words become sentences and so forth and so forth. And you just expound upon that. Y'all did a great job with that. Again, I can't ask for more. It's gonna go even faster next time. At the water for that. Now, normally we go into our prefixes, our suffixes. What? Oh yeah, most times right. My officer Ross said that's the foundation of our language. It's the foundation of any language. You know what I'm saying? And they stole everything. Everything comes from us. You feel me? Your first written records was us. As much as everybody hollers Africa wasn't writing nothing down until we started writing stuff down. You feel me? That all starts and it originates with us. As much as they push us down to the bottom, you put us online, we can't do nothing but twerk. But that internet came from a sister, and she wasn't twerking when she thought it was fiber optics for that internet. You feel me? So everything originates and starts with us. So Officer Rashamath is absolutely correct. This is the foundation. Once you got this part down, you're ahead of the game. You are more than halfway. You are ahead of the game with it. When you see us on Sabbath service or Salakia, Abadah Shabbat, when you see us up there for Abadah Shabbat, this is exactly what we're doing. Abba, yeah, that's exactly what we're doing. You know what I'm saying? We're putting those characters together, you know what I'm saying, and building together until we get to the point Yahweh, Yasharah, you know what I'm saying, until we can actually Alahayim, we can actually put those words together and we know what they are. When you see Officer Uriah Shemaf read, Officer Uriah Shemaf, they're all sight words for Officer Uriah Shemaf. Correct. You know, they are all sight words for Officer Uriah Shemaf. It's all sight words, you know what I'm saying? So, and when you think about it, that's how we read. When you're reading something now at the slavery or at school, Shelley, you're not saying ba, you're not saying ba, ta, you're saying that because it's a sight word for you now. Correct. And it's the exact same thing that we're doing right here. So Most High Christ, the water for that, y'all done an excellent job with that. As usual. Water for that, you know, as usual. Now, normally we go right into our suffixes, our prefixes, and so forth. I want to kind of skip and go straight to the precept, the present tense and the future tense because of the time. Or what you think? You think it'd be beneficial? I think we may need to hit it anyway. Actually, I'm with you that we probably need to skip, but I think we might need to get to the scriptures. To the scriptures. Yeah. We can do that. So we can make sure because we're supposed to talk about that. So Genesis 6, it seems like the main thing we're going to be focusing on Abadah Shabbat next week. It's going to be Genesis 6. So we can do that. We can jump right into the
I
scripture.
think that, right? I mean, it's a little over 20 minutes left.
Okay, yeah, so we'll do that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna jump into the scriptures of what we're gonna be going over tomorrow for the Avodah Shabbat. Make sure y'all tune in for that. It's very, very important. You're not gonna pass no basket around, beg for your money and none of that like they do in their regular church. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to put on your strip clothes and get on the front row. You got to put on no show and none of that. You feel me? All you got to do is log on, or if you're available, come on down to the school. At 10 o'clock we're gonna start. We're gonna be good to go. You know what I'm saying? So again, we're gonna try to get in the habit of going over. Go ahead, Alamo.
So like, yes, sit rise at 10 o'clock. Yes, 10 a.m. And make sure every brother and sister who is going, all right, make sure you let one of the officers know or call the school so we can just have an idea of who to expect in the morning. All right. That's it.
All right, most high prayer. All right, so with that being said, let's go ahead and pull up Genesis 6 then. Let's pull up Genesis 6. All right, now again, I was at as far as which ones we're gonna go. It didn't seem like it started right at Genesis 6 and 1.
No, it's like 10.
10. Okay, most high Christ. All right,
that's fine. We'll get to that's the
okay. Most high
It's Genesis 6 and then 10 through 16.
All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go through Genesis 6 verses 10 through 16. We're gonna pull those up on screen. I like the way that we did it last week when you had it up with that forward inline reverse. I think that breaks it down really good. You can actually see that root word and so forth. Let's go ahead and get that up on screen. All right. All right, so what you see right now, I think obviously Rush P just put a method. What do you say?
Because every sister and brother is to be there by 9:45. All right.
Most high Christ.
Most high Christ. The water out of one.
All right. All right. So what we have on screen right now, this is going to be your Blue Letter Bible. Now, this right here is going to be the computer version of it. Might look a little bit different on your phone. Same thing, same pages, same links. Just might be a little bit of different navigation as far as getting to where you got to get to. We're going to start at Genesis chapter 6. We already have Genesis 6 highlighted. But we want to go to Genesis chapter 6, and we're going to start at verse 10. What I'm going to do is click right here on it. It's going to bring up the interlinear down here at the bottom. Should start looking very, very, very familiar to you. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to go to the forward inline reverse, if I'm not mistaken. I think so, because that's going to read from left to right.
Correct. Yes.
Yep, left. That's so now we're right here where we need to be at from left to right, and picking up right where we did last week. I think we should just go with somebody. We'll pick somebody.
Okay.
Have them go ahead and read that first line. We'll move on to the next line. Okay. That sounds to rob you out of one. All right. Now, since this is going to be our first time going up, Aqua for now, I'm going to have you set it off. I'm going to have you set it off for us.
I got
to go ahead, Alvin.
You may want to. You make it a little
okay, do yeah, I can make it bigger if need be. Here we go.
Then again, it's Aqua now we talking about, so she might just be able to roll it off. She might not need you to make it.
Is that Tawab what y'all see on screen right there? Is that Tawab, or do we need to make it bigger? Because I think I can go to full page right, if I'm not mistaken.
It's too loud to me.
That is better.
Yeah, it's a little bit better.
That's a little bit better. Okay, most time correct. It took a lot of stuff off the side.
It took it off there. It didn't change.
Oh, it didn't change on that screen? All right,
anyway,
it didn't change at all on that screen. That's crazy.
Salaki, go ahead, sis.
Why would that's weird?
Okay, I'm reading this whole thing.
Salat, Khan. I think that'll be Tawab. Yep. I'm gonna have, matter of fact, sure. I'm almost tempted to have her do Genesis 6 and 1.
No, we want to start at 10.
I mean 6 and 10. Read the whole, all the 10. What you think? You think that might be too much? Or I think she got it. Like I got faith in Yahweh. I got faith in.
Right.
The water.
Whenever you're ready, sis. Look, even Officer Urash has he has. Are we both clicking on it? Or I clicked on it?
No, I didn't click on it.
He came in and said, read the whole verse.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Let me make sure we got the whole thing on the screen. And let's just go ahead and knock it on down.
There you go.
Knock it on down. Damn it.
I'm good to go.
Yeah.
Good to go, sis. A lot.
Yeah. Okay. Why? Yeah. Walad.
Mm-hmm.
Knock.
Okay.
Shala. Shan. Oh, Shaw. Is it Shaw or Shala? Shah?
That's Tawab. Shala Shah. That's Tawab.
Va. Nayam.
Banyam.
Ath. Shem. Ath. Kam. Wa'ath. Yapa.
No, sorry. Oh, sorry, price. I mean,
right.
Hey, she crushed that. Ain't nothing to add to that. Ain't nothing to add to that. Ain't nothing to add to that.
And so, like it's now, you were reading from. Were you reading from the Blue Letter Bible?
Kanye, 6 and 10 on the screen right here.
Oh, you were just okay. You were scrolling.
Well, I mean, if you can see the whole thing on your screen, right?
Thing. It's the whole verse on the top.
Oh, I was thinking something else. Salaki.
Okay, so can you see the bottom on your screen as well?
With the letters, with the words on top of it.
Con. Okay, all right. Most are correct.
I don't understand.
Hit full screen. Hit full screen on yours. Let me see something. If you hit with a little square at the bottom.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Yeah, I don't know how she see it. Aquafina is gifted. No,
Damn right.
Aquafina is gifted.
Damn right.
That's what that is. All right, so now we're gonna go to the next verse. You are absolutely correct. That sounded great. I don't even have to add anything to it. Nope, I don't add anything to it. We're gonna go right to Genesis chapter 6, and verse 11. All right, and who else we got next? Let's go with Aquaf Ra'aya.
Actually, go with Shelly.
Go with Shelly. Okay, so lock it. Aquaf Shelly. We're gonna have Aquaf Shelly do Genesis 6, chapter 11. I mean, it's Genesis chapter 6 and verse 11. Aquaf Shelly, if you could read verse 11 for us.
Salakia, which one is that?
This is Genesis chapter 6, and this is going to be verse 11.
It's not up on the screen.
Salakia, can we scroll down on the screen?
Right, it's not up on the screen. It's still the first chapter 10.
Okay, hold on.
It's like it's not scrolling.
Okay, so let's do this. Let's stop this. Let's pull it back over again. Salakia. Oh, they scroll it now. Yeah, I think I had the wrong blue letter Bible up on so Salakia for that. Can you see it now, Aqua? Yeah, see now when I go to full page, it changes. When you go to full page, it changes it. See, look.
But nothing happens on it.
Nothing happens on here.
Extremely.
So okay, all right, cool. That's cool. We learning. We're gonna get it. Let's try it one more time. That's weird that it does that though. I've never seen any page disconnected from the disconnected like that. But it's cool. We're gonna learn. All right, so this is 6 in chapter 10. We're gonna go to 6 in chapter 2. We're gonna go to 11. Let's go back. All right, here we go. All right, you should be able to see all of it on screen now. So we do not use the full page.
Correct.
Yep. All right, can you see it now, Aqua Shelly?
Yeah.
All right, most time correct.
Whenever you're ready. All right. So let's work through. We're going to work through the first one, all right?
Okay.
So what's that first letter?
Ta.
Not a ta.
I think she said.
Say it again. Say it loud and clear.
Lakia ka.
Ka, la-a. It's not a ka. Might have to work through.
All right, and just as a little hint, right, for everybody, whenever you're reading it in the Blue Letter Bible, again, it's wrote in this like this Yiddish. So that Y that we say that we know what it's saying, they actually pronounce it as a V, as a va. So when you look down at the bottom and it's trying to give you the breakdown of that word, that Y, they have it showing as a V. So whenever you see that V, just know that's Y for us. That's a W, not a V for us. If that kind of helps. So that first one, that first letter is going to be Y. It's going to be Y.
What?
Yep. And now we're going to break down that main word. If you look down at the bottom for the root word of it is shakaf. Shakaf. That's the root word. But it has one more character in front of it. So you have Y, and then you have a character in front of it. What's that character in front of it? If you can see my mouse right there, where my mouse is pointing at right now.
Huh?
Tha. Most time correct. All right. So again, now we have a Y, and then we have a tha. And if we look down here at the bottom, it shows you what that root word is. So Y meaning and, tha giving us that future tense of it, right? And it's showing us the root. It's showing us the root word of shakaf. Shakaf. So Y, tha, and what's the root word? Most High Christ. So it's going to be Y, tha, shakaf. Y, tha, shakaf. Most High Christ. All right. And that's how you're going to break that down and read it. We're going to go right on to the next one. Let's go right on to the next one. So what's that first character we got?
Huh?
Ha, Most High Christ. And then it gives us the root word right after the ha. That ha meaning the, right? That ha meaning the. And then we have the root word at the bottom. Now this root word you see, y'all going to see that quite often, especially when you're reading going through Genesis. And you're going to hear when we say the prayers a lot, that root word means earth. And it's going to be ah, ra, and tazah. Ah, ra, and tazah. And if you put all those together, what you got, Shelley?
Ratazah.
Ratazah, Most High Christ. So if you read all of it together, it's going to say ha, Arataza.
Ha-Rataza.
Most High Christ. You got it. You're crushing it. You're killing it. All right. Then it's going to go to the next one. So what's the first character for the next one?
La.
Most High Christ. La. All right. Now we're going to go to this root word. Now the root word for this one is going to be Banyam. All right. So up here, we don't have the ma, we just have banya. So how would you put all that together?
La Banyan.
La banya. Most High Christ. Most High Christ. All right. Now we're going to go to the next one. This is another word that you're going to see quite often. What's that first character you got?
Ha.
Ha, yeah. And then the next word, remember when you see that G-O-D, it is not all capitalized, right? That's talking about the power, all right? And that's going to be Alahayam. Alahayam. And you're gonna, that's another one of those sight words that again you want to kind of develop that one because you're gonna see that quite often in the Bible. You're gonna see Alahayam or Alahaya. All right. So if you was to put that together, that ha and that Alahayam, Alahayam, how would you say that? Say it again. I'm sorry.
Alahayam.
Alahayam, Most High in Christ. Ha Alahayam. Because you got the ha, then Alahayam. So how you say it all together?
Ha Alahayam.
Most High in Christ. Oh, the beat too was that. Yeah, sure. All right. Then next one, your next one up. Oh, okay, Most High in Christ. All right, your next one up. What's that first character you got?
Wa.
Most High in Christ. It's gonna be Y. All right. So now our root word. Look at our root word at the bottom. It's going to be ma, la, ah, mala'a, mala, mala, mala'a, salakia, mala'a. That's going to be our root word, right? But in front of that root word, what's that first character?
Ta.
Tha. I'm putting it into a future tense, right? So we have wa, tha, then the root word. How would you put it all together? How would it sound?
Wa Salama. La.
Say it one more time.
Wa Salamala.
All right, so you add an extra line there. So wa, tha, mala'a. Put it all together.
Wa Salama.
One more time. You put an extra line there. So wa, tha, mala'a.
Wa Salama.
Try it again.
Wa.
So wa, tha, and then what's your root word?
Ma.
Mala'a.
Mala'a.
All right, so wa, tha, mala'a.
Wa Ta Mala'a.
Most High Christ, Most High Christ. So I do the same thing when I'm reading. Sometimes I add another la or a or a ma to it. But you're doing a great job. You got two more. Now I know you know this next one because you already said this. Said it before up top right here. So what's the next word?
Ha Rataza.
One more time.
Ha Rataza.
Ha arataza. Ha arataza. I think she said that. Most High Christ. Most High Christ. Most High Christ. No, we will. I'm a little older, so my hearing ain't like used to, but I think you might have said it right the very first time. Crushed it. All right, then the last one. You're doing great, Shelly. You're doing great. We got one more, all right? You got one more. And sound it out. What's that first character?
Ha.
Yep. And what's the second one? You say ha, you said ka.
Ha.
Nope. So try it again. So it's not a ha. Remember that ha, just like in ha rataza, that ha always gonna have a little break. It's gonna have a little separation on that second line right there. So it's not a ha. It's not ha. It's gonna be ka, 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 kind of like you're scratching the back of your throat.
Ka.
Okay, that sounds good. And then what's the second one? Second character?
Ma.
Yep. And last character? You got it. You can always look at that root word to help you out as well. It's not going to be exact, that root word, but it will help you out. It's going to be Sa. Yep, you're right. Sa. Most High Christ. So you got Ka, Ma, and Sa. How would you put all that together? How would it sound?
Kamasa.
Most High Christ.
Close. Hold on. Say it one more time.
Kamasa.
All right. You wouldn't say sa at the end. You would just pronounce the S sound. So try one more time.
Kamas.
Hamas.
Okay, most
High Christ. Excellent job. Excellent job.
Great job.
Excellent.
Great job. Go ahead.
We got let me see. So Salaki obviously arrived.
I said Lapanya. Where was that at?
So he put Lapanya first, which was the third word.
That's gonna be before Lapanya. Before the word before.
Right, correct. Salaki, I didn't realize what you're saying. Yeah, so but Salaki, obviously you're right. You have Lapanya, and then you put with an asterisk Lapanaya. If you could, Baba Kushar, I think Lapanya is correct, but then you put that other one in with the asterisk. So I just want to make sure we're clear.
And in the prayers, we say Lapanya Rakwa.
You say you had like 3 lives and 3 mods for good measure.
You did a great job.
Absolutely, you did
a great
excellent job. You know, obviously your ride said it. Excellent job.
Great job. Great job.
It's a nod to our job. Most High Christ. All right. Well, we will get. We can keep going in this.
We keep going. I think it's Lapanya. I think that's what he was saying.
Well,
but if it is different, then we'll
exactly.
come. Yeah, if it's different, we'll come back and we'll clarify. So far, that's Aquaf Shelly, Aquaf Anah have went. Aquaf Amadive giving them hand claps, and let's go on to the next one. She can just hit the next one right here. Would be like so.
Okay, Salaki. Obviously, Raj said the root word is
Panah, not pan.
Not pan. Okay, Most High Christ. So the ha is cut off. So it's Lapanaya. Lapanaya. Most High Christ.
Okay, Salaki, because I thought that was so that might be different from the word we're reading in the prayers.
Yeah,
different. So Lapanaha.
The water I don't want.
All right, so we're gonna go to the next verse.
Verse 12.
Yep, verse 12. Okay, here we go. Okay, so if you just click on it, it'll expound it.
Right.
Perfect. All right, we can go to here. All right, so we're gonna go to the next one. This is kind of long. We'll be at Aquaf Raya.
Aquaf Raya.
Aquaf Raya, you are up. We are, for anybody that's watching, we are at Genesis chapter 6 and verse 12. Genesis chapter 6 and verse 12.
Okay. Salakia. You said we're on 12. Okay.
Verse 12.
Okay. Well, we're just gonna try. So I'm seeing, feeling like that's a why.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Ra. Ra.
Come.
You
Put it all together.
I'm gonna need some constant head shakes.
You got all the you got it all there. You just got to put it all together now.
All that you want it to blend a little.
Right. Like it's. I'm not gonna do that.
Well, we can just assume the blending. Why ya ra?
Say that one more time.
Why ya ra?
Why ya ra?
Why?
So you want to say that why
Why?
kind of separately because it means and in this case. So it's why ya ra.
Oh, con. Okay. Why ya ra?
Okay.
Okay. One down. All right. We want to break this up in it. It seems awfully lengthy.
It's all together.
Oh, okay. Okay. Alahayim.
Look at that.
We could have that a couple more times. Okay. Then I got off.
Right.
Oh, okay. All right. Is that a ha? You just shake your heads.
Salaki, I was reading something. Say it one more time.
You too, yeah, that's a ha. No, correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Ha.
And then the word for earth.
Arataza.
Arataza. Most time correct.
All right. These guesses are coming up strong. Okay. Why? Hanaha. Just
think about it. When we're doing those characters at the beginning, right? And we say ha. Ha stands for hana.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
So why hana? Sound correct.
Okay. You mind scrolling up just a smidge for me?
I sure can.
Okay. We was it corrupt? Okay.
You sure are. Yeah.
Okay. Nasha. Ka. The ha.
So hold on, sis. Now keep in mind the root word is shakaf.
Kaf.
Nashakatha.
Nashaka. Yep. Nashakatha. Just stop there.
Was that correct?
Okay. Take the H off the E.
And that's going to be consistent with a lot of our words again, because you don't want it to change what the word is saying.
So Salaki, I think what throws me off is that when I'm trying to write each letter, it ends with an H. If I take the A off.
So that makes sense. That makes sense.
So mentally, I feel like I gotta put an H
because it ends with that H. So it's ya nashakataha as opposed to nashakatha.
Right. I'm not sure why we have the last letter because I'm not saying the last letter.
Gotcha. Here's why. I understand.
Okay.
I understand. Here's why. So if that ha is not there, right?
Mm-hmm.
How would you pronounce that? Like, look at the root word.
It would just end in a th sound. A th.
Right. You wouldn't get that tha sound. You need that ha there to let you know to actually pronounce
the ah.
The ah.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. Okay. We're working through. Okay. Can you scooch me over?
So I always bring out that challenge. What is the word? Salaki.
We got small.
Yeah, we should have somebody show up.
It's all good.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Cut. So pretty sure I'm not gonna say this one right, but all I'm looking at is Kaya.
Correct. Price.
Oh, I say the ah on that one.
Kaya, you got it right. Yep.
Okay.
I mean, Salaki, come on, you got it right.
Okay. Okay. All right. Oh, we should have saved this one for Sister. No. Salaki, I was trying to say that really, really quiet. Ha. Nope. Ha. Wait.
Mm-hmm.
Ha. Sha. Ka. Yaf.
That's right, Christ.
Oh,
and if you see that, that's the same word you had the first. It was one of the first ones you said in this sentence right here. So,
but it had a na.
Yep, exactly.
All right. And we're gonna scooch over. There's gonna be a cow.
Call.
Mm-hmm. Flesh is the Bashar.
That's correct.
Okay.
Bashar, that's correct.
Atha. Off. Take the A off. Okay. Off.
You see a man on that.
I think we need to drop down, please. Salaki.
All right.
Okay, I feel like I got a loose letter at the end there. What am I doing with that one?
You're gonna pronounce that
separate.
Yep.
That's what the dash means.
Yeah. That and Salaki, that's the good part about this forward inline or reverse inline version that you're seeing right here. It actually separates that suffix and that suffix and that prefix. It actually separates them,
right? So
you know how to pronounce them. You know where they kind of fall into place in relation to that root word.
Con. The first letter is throwing me.
It's gonna be a da.
Oh, that is a da. Okay, I did have that. Okay, da, rock, the rock. What?
Most High Christ. And if y'all remember some classes back, we went over that word way, and we were talking about way, and I think street and so forth, and we were saying the rock. The rock is how you would say way. So the rock walk.
Okay. Mine is still going.
Two more.
Is that first letter gonna? That one throws me. I get it confused. Either it's a I or it's a taza. I'm gonna go with I.
Okay.
That
was a good guess.
That's a good guess.
All right. Owl. Is that aisle?
Correct.
Most High Christ.
Okay. Owl. All right. One.
Now, this one should be automatic at this point. This next word, this should be automatic for everybody at now.
No pressure.
That just took me. I'm pretty sure it was off in here, but
Shelley said it twice. You already said it before. You got this.
Can you scroll up? Let me look at it. Which one it was? Let me look at it again.
No. We're gonna stay right here. I think you got right here. I think you Tawab right here.
It's gonna look exactly like this one does.
Yep, it's gonna look the exact same.
Right.
Huh?
Yep, got that part right.
I'm gonna stop there on that.
And the word for earth. What's the word for earth?
Word for earth. Right. That's what I was looking for. Ara Taza.
Most High Christ. Ha Arataza. And again, y'all gonna see that word Arataza that pop up. You feel me? And eventually, like that was one of the first ones that kind of stood out for me. Yep. When we used to go over the prayers, that's one of the first ones that really kind of stood at that. Alahayim, Yahweh, of course. Those words kind of stuck out to me because you're gonna see that Arataza. I would always think about the Northern Kingdom when I saw that. So give y'all a hand. Tomorrow in Abadah Shabbat, we're going to be going over Genesis 6. Y'all are already ahead of the game. Okay, right. I think we're going to stop right here. We're a little bit over the time. Then we got a couple of.
We're not even going to address that.
Not going to address that. Okay, most
Officer Raj got that too.
Okay, yeah, most Officer Raj got that. Look like Aqua Vanah got it too. You know what I'm saying? Look like Aqua Vanah addressed it as well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we get these.
Yeah, Aqua Vanah addressed it as well.
Get these cornballs that come in
like, what it be coming from? Like, what it be coming from?
And Salakia, Officer Raj did say, going back to that word that we were asking about Anya, he said, Salakia just verified that it is Lapanya. So just notes if any, if y'all are taking them, which I know y'all do, want to make sure y'all got it correct.
All right, most time, right. And I'm glad he jumped on it because
yeah, absolutely.
Because Prince Judah ain't that smart. You call yourself Judah, which is our name. Right. You know what I'm saying? Our name came from us, you know what I'm saying? But then you say Yehuda, Yehuda. So you get that from the oppressor.
Correct.
You are so confused. And this is why, again, it's so important for you to come to the men of the Israelite School University to learn what the Most High laid down, because we have a lot of mentally challenged, you know what I'm saying, people.
Mental illness is real.
You know what I'm saying? Mental illness is real. You know what I'm saying? We suffer from it severely. You know what I'm saying? Severely. And then, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Them same people will never, ever, ever, ever gird up their loins and jump into a Jewish platform and utter 2 syllables.
Right.
Never. They'll never open their mouth to say anything.
Correct.
But when it comes to people that look like you, all of a sudden you got all of this heart, all of this bravado, all of a sudden. So it amazes me. And then you be wrong.
Then you be wrong.
Exactly. So it amazes me. You know what I'm saying? But most times Christ for that.
And they want to call people sensitive because you're incorrect.
Yeah, want to call people sensitive because you were raised by your mother. You want to call somebody else sensitive. Correct. You know what I'm saying? Because you didn't do very well in school. And you didn't pay attention to the different clues and, you know what I'm saying, sight words and stuff they gave you in school. You know what I mean? You want to put that off on us. But the water for everybody, y'all did an awesome job tonight. The water for Officer Yerushalayim, you know what I'm saying? 5K Yerushalayim handling that. Like Aqua and I said, Yehuda. You know what I'm saying? Yehuda. How does that even sound? Right. Yehuda. Yehuda. It's like I feel like I lost a chromosome by saying this shit. I feel like I should be in purple by saying
Yehuda. No, absolutely not.
I mean, but you can't say Yehuda without like looking for something purple to put on. Yehuda. Your mother will be proud. She'll be very proud of you right now. You know what I'm saying? But Aqua Fanaz on it. The water for Aqua Fanaz, the water for, you know, so obviously Rashomon. You know what I mean?
They hit nice.
Yeah, they deep. We got a new one now. We got Yehuda. You look. Yehuda and then
Y'all out there, look, sounds like proper Hebrew.
Between Yehuda and Gilbert, you know what I'm saying?
Yehuda and Gilbert.
We done had a full night tonight between Yehuda and Gilbert. You know what I'm saying? Yehuda and Gilbert.
Horrible.
That joint go together like what? Like potato salad and raisins. It goes together like potato salad and raisins. You know what I'm saying? You feel me?
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Look, Most High Christ,
exactly.
we appreciate it.
Exactly.
You feel me? Hey, we appreciate it. Y'all keep on joining. Y'all keep on coming in by all means. You know what I'm saying?
The algorithm.
Yeah,
we appreciate it.
And matter of fact, since you're coming, hey, we on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. Check out the link tree if you haven't checked out the link tree yet. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, check out the link tree. You know what I'm saying? The made-up language you can only learn the ISUPK. You know what I'm saying? Just like Stockholm Syndrome. You know what I'm saying? Well, they master that here in America. You feel me?
These are
Salaka. This nigga said Salaka.
He said Salaka.
He said Salaka Akawan. Salaka Akawan.
You coming in talking trash and yours is horrible.
Salaka Akawan. You did terrible in English.
Good night.
You feel me? You did.
And you got and all of y'all, let's keep it a buck. All of y'all are UPK fans.
Yeah.
That's what y'all are.
Yeah.
Y'all a bunch of groupies. But we appreciate y'all. Y'all keep coming and get this, pushing the algorithm.
Pay your tithes.
Showing how silly you are, all of that. We appreciate the entertainment.
Pay your tithes. You feel me? That's all I'm saying.
Absolutely.
You want to show us love, show us some real. Pay them tithes too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
You feel me? While you lifting up your skirt. You know what I'm saying? Pay your tithes. Pay your tithes at the same time. Exactly. But the water for everybody joining in. I think, like I said, I think we're gonna end it there. Y'all did a great, awesome job. Like we always do for the Lashawan Qadash, we're gonna go around just to make sure anybody has anything to say. Y'all, he said some waka waka.
Waka waka.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I get a Shalom brothers more credit than y'all. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
It's a Shalom brother.
I don't even know. They normally got a little bit more sense than that.
I'm right, Ottawa. Shalom for the oppressed. Don't do that.
Yeah, they normally got a little bit more sense.
Do that.
You know what I'm saying? But again, it's a great teaching example. When people look around, they go bad black businesses, and that just all come together, and all these failed ideas. Reason being, fools like this will end up getting a platform. Right. You can go on TikTok, you can go on YouTube, you can go on any social media platform. These same idiots that's in the chat right now, they're gonna be a platform. It's gonna be 1,000 people on there going back and forth, chatting with them, trying to build, brother. They're gonna be building with me. They're gonna build with them.
Right.
And then when everything that they build collapses and fall like it always does, this is the reason why we have got to stop paying heed to these foolish ideas, these vanities. You know what I'm saying? The scripture said that when I was a child, I thought as a child. We are in the last hour, the last seconds on the clock. Okay. You know what I'm saying? We ain't even in the last hour no more. We on the last seconds on the clock. The whole earth is going into war mode. Everybody's preparing for war. Okay. These fools online talking about some Shilakium, Akium, and all this other garbage. You know what I'm saying? This is what we're focused on. We worried about what happened at the BET Awards. Exactly. We worried about Ice Spice. We worried about Megan Thee Stallion. We worried about Kendrick and Drake, and we don't realize that the whole earth is getting ready to go into war. We got to put these foolish things behind us. You know what I'm saying? We got to put these foolish things behind them. Shout out to Drew Wright, Yabashim Yabashab. I'll be seeing you on Facebook, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Most High Christ, the water for you, join us. But we got to put these foolish things apart. Y'all are doing that, but y'all coming into the body and learning your language. You know what I'm saying? And reclaiming your identity and who you are. You feel me? The water for that, we're gonna go around. We're gonna aqua for nah. And it's all fun and games, you know what I'm saying? It's all fun and games. It's all fun and games till you get pulled over at the traffic stop, then they unalive you. All fun and games, you know what I'm saying, until you look around and everybody else, all the other nations eat off of you.
Correct.
Other than we send Moab kids to school off chicken fried rice. You feel me? We send Ishmaelites, you know what I'm saying? We build their empires, you know what I'm saying, off the vapes and the weed and the cigarillo, you know what I'm saying? We build them empires. But we sit around and we laugh and we mimic and we fight over foolish things.
And I tell you what, go tell the Jewish Israeli that he has a made up language, because that's what Yiddish is.
And that's what the hell. That's what you
go over there and say that to them.
Yehuda.
see the Jewish. You come in here. Here we go again. Y'all are in here tonight. Salaki.
Yehuda. do you have a book on the language? You know what I'm saying? Nah.
See, this is the nonsense. I'm gonna pull this up. Do you have a book on this language that has been through scholar review? This is what's hilarious. This is what's hilarious. Everything we're talking about is based on our culture in the Bible. It has nothing to do with your so-called scholar reviews, because what you really mean
did the white man approve it?
That's what you're saying.
Did the white man approve it?
That's your question. Has it been approved by the oppressor? And I don't even know. Look, OMAC 40, you might be an oppressor yourself. You really sound like it. You really sound like it. So no, we don't have to get your approval. This is our culture. This is our book. These are our records. It has nothing to do with you.
Mm-hmm.
Did we get approved? Salaki, go ahead.
No, you to wild about the one, because really that's what it always boils down to. You know what I'm saying? When you look at rap culture, when you look at gang culture, when you look at the culture of selling drugs, when you look at the culture of violence and criminality, all of that comes from the oppressor. But he just taught you, he taught us that that's your culture. That's what y'all are. You feel me? And we fall for it. Same way with how Prince Judah learned Yehuda. He learned Yehuda because the oppressor told him this is the proper way to say it. This is how you're supposed to say it. And they took it and they ran with it.
Correct.
And we do it all the time. You know what I'm saying? We go, think about it. We go to an HBCU so we can pretend to be Greeks.
Correct.
Make that make sense. Make that make sense. Yehuda.
And all of this is because you love your oppressor.
Because you love.
That's why you're here talking to brothers and sisters who are actually learning our culture.
Yeah.
And you ain't here talking about some Yehuda because you love your oppressor.
Yeah, he would have been one of the ones that own. Not to say some black people own slaves. He would.
Right.
He would have been one of them niggas.
He would not. Absolutely.
But with that being said, again, the water for everybody joining us tonight. This was a great class tonight. We don't normally get a chance to bring it to you like this. I think this worked very well. Yehuda like. Yehuda. All
right, so go ahead.
I gotta use that one though. Yehuda. The next time I get them in class, I would say, these Yehuda is in the class. Yehuda. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. I don't know no black man to say that word Yehuda and still feel proud in the morning. I know your kids disrespect you. You know what I'm saying? For real. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? The water for everybody being up in here, even for the Yehudites coming in and joining us tonight. You know what I'm saying? Gilbert, you know what I'm saying? Hey, we have been in class without y'all. We appreciate it. You feel me? We appreciate it. But we're going to go around, you know what I'm saying?
It's like the new Israel.
Oh, your new Israel diagram.
You
know what I'm saying? We got that 2024 Israel diagram.
New millennium.
You know what I'm saying? That 2024 Israel document. You know, the gender neutral.
Right, document. He's a non-binary.
Oh boy, this is crazy.
See, right to the history of the Hebrew language. Angels.
Tanez Badillos and Johnny Wooder. Yeah. Look it up. Look it up. Most High Christ. The water for that. You know what I'm saying? It's about that time. Aqua for now. If you don't mind coming up the mic. Did you have anything else for us tonight before we got up out of here?
Just the water to WAP class. I really enjoyed this class. It was different and it was fun.
Most High Christ. The water for that. We try to keep it engaging. We try to keep it new and fresh. You know what I'm saying? We don't be trying to attract the Yahudites, but sometimes it just happens. You know what I'm saying?
They're UPK fans.
Yeah, you know, what can you do? They group. You know what I'm saying? Just pay your tithe. That's all.
Yeah.
Pay them tithe. Aqua for Aya. You got anything for us tonight before we get up out of here?
Salakia, no, I thought this was a great class. I like the way you all mixed it up, and to be able to see both of you all up there is really tawab.
Most High Christ.
Wow.
Most High Christ. He said about it. I don't want you said about the Cambridge University.
Too.
They haven't approved it. You know what I'm saying? But that's just so crazy though, because like them people have stolen so much from us.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? Do y'all realize this is a side note? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You realize I think it was Yale. I think it's either Yale or Harvard. Mm-hmm. Yale or Harvard. You know what I'm saying? When music, because the Beatles was owned by a small black label. I want to say out of Louisiana, New Orleans, if I'm not mistaken. Right. So like me and bro, like we had our own record label. The Beatles came from us. We was the first ones to do it. When they started how successful that was, I think either Yale or Harvard, they got students together and paid them money to go spy on us and learn how to steal it from us. We put so much stock and faith in these people in this country, and we don't realize we shortchange ourselves, and this is why we don't have anything. Correct. We don't think anything is validated, or it ain't right if it ain't white.
Right.
It ain't right if it ain't white. If we can't say that some white man came back and said this was good or bad, then we don't go by it. You know what I'm saying? We actually think we don't been on this earth millions and millions of years because some white man told you that.
Yep.
Even though the Bible goes back and it shows you that that's not the case. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people that argue and fight with us and say that no, Christ he's Middle Eastern. That's a made up term.
That's a made up term.
He's all colors. You ain't never seen no rainbow nigga walking around here.
Olive skin.
He had olive skin. Olives is green and black.
I'm gonna start walking around with a job, black olive.
Yeah, black olive.
As soon as they say that, I'm be like, I agree.
If he can either be a Martian and he's green, or he can be black, one of the two. But we refuse to believe anything that comes from us because that's how much we devalue one another as a people. You know what I'm saying? So I just had to throw that.
You're absolutely right, and we seek this oppressor's approval. Look, when you're in the world, on some level, you're seeking your oppressor's approval. Prince Judah, you really want to, because you look like a brother. You look like a brother. You never know. But you look like a brother. You actually want to learn the truth. Get in class, brother.
Yeah, come on in class.
That's what you need to do. That's what you need to do. Quit being a fan and join the team. How about that?
Put your break in.
Down.
Show me shirt.
Put your break in.
Put your break in.
I may not be able to actually see it. Put your break in.
They can see it. I can see it on my screen. Put your break in.
Right. Put your break in.
Put your break in. That's a VOOVA exclusive right there.
Exactly.
Put your break in.
Shout out to Aqua Fry.
Shout out to Aqua Fry. You know what I'm saying? Be crushing. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no Aqua Fry on tonight. You know what I'm saying? But
you know what it is.
You know. But leave it up to Judah. You know what I'm saying? We have what Amber Fimbry and what? Amber Fimbry. I can't even say this shit. Amber Fimbry and we be wearing some of that. You know what I'm saying? Live up to Judah. All right, it's a lot. It's Aqua Flower per eye. Oh damn it! She just went off screen. You still there? I was trying to hurry and catch it. I say she okay, but what's that crap? Aqua Flower per eye. See you and the young man there. Did you have anything before we got out of here tonight?
Salakia, this is my my husband's Balag son. So my son doesn't talk, so
it's okay.
I will bash him out. So he doesn't talk right now.
He gonna get that.
Absolutely.
I'm learning. He's learning how to talk right now. So
most crack.
The water
for that. Okay, most crack. That the water for you joining us. You know what I'm saying? And you doing the absolutely correct thing. And this is how they learn. Yeah, right. We so quick to expose our children to the sexy reds and to, you know what I'm saying, all the garbage. A lot of our kids grow up listening to trap music.
Exactly.
That sister got the young man on here, you know what I'm saying, listen to his language, his heritage and his culture. So the water for that, Aqua. No sign Christ, the water for that. And last but not least, you know what I'm saying, Shelly held it down tonight. Did you have anything for us, Aqua, before you get up out of here tonight? Okay, no sign Christ. Few word, but you killed that Hebrew tonight. You did a great job on that Hebrew. Everybody did a great job.
Did an excellent job.
The water for that. We're gonna get ready to wrap it on up and get up out of here. Young man, you did a great job as well. Go ahead.
So, like, I do believe Shelly has eaten us out of house and home through this class, though. She be smacking.
What's that?
Hungry.
She said, "Excuse me if I'm hungry." No sweat.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Sure, ain't nothing wrong with that. Great. That's what Israel does.
Yeah, right.
I was telling Officer Mataz Akara before we got on screen. You know what I'm saying? Got on. It's this new show I started watching, and it's about cooking. They open up a restaurant and so forth, and just how Esau makes everything so damn complicated.
Right.
You got about 15, 20 different doggone ingredients to something this doggone small on the plate.
Exactly.
It's more artistic than it is, you know what I'm saying, edible. And that's just them, their culture compared to ours, you know what I mean? Yep. So the water for that, y'all did an awesome job tonight. We're gonna go ahead and get everybody off screen while I search for these announcements. Do this every time, you know what I'm saying? While I search for these announcements. I got them around here somewhere. If y'all are available and able to, y'all make sure y'all, you know what I'm saying, attend the high holy, the Abada Shabbat tomorrow. Right. You know what I'm saying? If you are able to, you're in the area, you know what I'm saying, you make sure you attend the Abada Shabbat tomorrow. It's been an awesome week. Y'all be careful out there. If you need anything, you contact the school, 757-550-1204. You know what I'm saying? If you're in the Virginia area, if you're in a different area, and you tuning in and you need anything, you make sure you reach out to that school in your local area. You know what I'm saying? You reach out to that school in your area. That's what we are here for. There's no reason for you to be going through anything by yourself. That's it.
Aqua says she is going to be in attendance.
Okay, Most High Christ. We got one. We know there's going to be Abada Shabbat tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Most High Christ. But there's no reason for you to be going through anything alone by yourself. That defeats the whole purpose of you coming into the ISUPK. That defeats the whole purpose of you tuning in and coming into class. You know what I'm saying? You have a family. We are a family. We operate as a unit and as a family. You know what I'm saying? So if you need anything, you make sure you reach out. You reach out to the camp leader, let them know what you need in your vicinity. If it's here again, that's 757-550-1204. We appreciate everybody tuning in tonight. It was a great class tonight. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, right. Even the Yahudites and Gilbert.
New Israel Doctrine.
Mac. Oh, yes, that ain't no junior, boy. You know what I'm saying? But in Gilbert as well, you know what I mean? The water for y'all as well, you know what I mean? But this is how we learn. You know what I mean? Yeah, right. As much as we make fun, all of us before we got in here was in the world.
Yep.
And it may be to whatever degree it was, but we were all in the world to some way, shape, fashion, form, or degree. And that goes to the brothers that, you know what I'm saying, that chimed in here tonight as well. Again, you want to debate, go to Cross the Line Radio. We're going to be there every Thursday. And with that being said, if you didn't have anything else out of one,
awesome class. Again, y'all make the class as usual, participation. And y'all, the way this Hebrew is coming along, the way y'all are reading through those scriptures, y'all are doing an excellent job. Continue to practice, continue to get into that blue letter Bible, continue to understand the breakdowns. Y'all will come along. All right.
Great job.
And we all will. We learn as a unit. So
Most High Christ. Now we're gonna be looking for you next week, young man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you've seen Coming to America. You can try that falling downstairs shit. You know what I'm saying? That ain't gonna work. I'm just messing with you.
You ain't asleep.
Yo, Rick dude. Most High Christ, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, man.
But we're gonna go ahead and get these announcements and get on up out of here. We are the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, started out of 1 West 125th Street in Harlem, New York, under Commandant General Yohana. Since 1969, we have been teaching the truth of the Bible. And what's that truth? That so-called Black, so-called Latino, so-called Native American Indian, you have a God, and that God loves you, and you are his children. You are the Israelites. We are not affiliated with any Christian organization. And we're not affiliated with any fake Israelite group. They got the little baby doll tassels on the bottom of their shirt. They all dressed up in uniform, you know what I'm saying? Looking like some toy soldiers. That is not us. That is not us. If it's not the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, it is not the home of the truth. You know what I'm saying? Rule for new brother and sister. When a new brother and sister come into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to share themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it after 6 months. If a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There's another 6 months. You know, coming in here, hitting and quit it. You know what I'm saying? Nothing near above. You know what I'm saying? Our marriages last forever. Sex is marriage, and they last forever. You feel me? Just like the Most High intended. You know what I'm saying? There's another 6 months in which a brother and sister will court each other. And after this 6 month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment found in Numbers chapter 18, verse 21, and Malachi chapter 3, verses 8 through 10, means tenth in the Hebrew, or ma'ashura. 10% of every penny of any increase that the Most High gives you, you want to make sure you get it to the Treasury Department or the teacher. All right. There's also a priest fund. You feel me? That's going to be free will offering for the priest, and any amount or any form that you want to give is not mandatory. And again, you can donate that to the school how you see fit. Upcoming holy convocations, we got the Feast of the Blowing of the Trumpets. It's going to be October 2nd, I believe. You know what I'm saying? Y'all make sure y'all keep y'all tune in. We got a link tree. That link tree that we have has all the information for the school on it. You know what I'm saying? All the different social media platforms, and also any updates on any high holy days or any events that we have going on. You're going to be able to find that on that link tree. You know what I'm saying? So you make sure you hit that link tree up. We on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. You can find us. If you can't find us, it's your fault. You ain't looking hard enough. You know what I'm saying? Right. We are definitely out there, and you want to stay tuned and stay on this so you'll know what's going on with the school. If there's any brother that wants to be a trooper, you know what I'm saying? The Yahudites is out there. Judah might decide to be a trooper one day. Omac might decide he want to be a trooper.
I'm not sure.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know about
sure that's
yeah, I think Omac too. Yeah, ain't nobody drink a 40 and since the 40s down there. You know, anybody drinking there 40 since the 40s. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I mean. If you are a so-called Black Latino Native Indian, you want to get in here, put your brick in. It's the difference between just observing and listening to the classes, and as opposed to being in this school and being in this body and being a part of this work. You feel me? Exactly. And the same, you know what I'm saying, motivation, the same energy you put behind the foolishness of the world when you was in the world, because you didn't think it was foolishness then. Well, you ain't here now. You feel me? So don't let that go to waste.
That's a lot. If I could
go ahead, Adam.
The scriptures say, those that do and teach men so, meaning follow the commandments and teach men to do so, will be considered great in the kingdom of heaven. So again, there's nothing necessarily wrong with just being a quote unquote student, but there is something great about getting in this work, and that was Christ speaking.
So, yeah, I like how you put that. That's another T-shirt right there. If you listen, another T-shirt right there. You know what I'm saying? The Most High Christ for that. So them brothers that do want to be troopers, make sure you're in all black boots, shirt, headbands, war scarf. You know what I'm saying? And regardless if you're on screen or off screen, you're in class, you're in all black, you're ready to roll. For the sisters, y'all can't be troopers, but you can damn sure support and help this troop. You know what I'm saying? You want to make sure your head is covered when the word coming out. We're teaching these classes. The water. I can't say it enough. You know what I'm saying? We are so appreciative of the support, participation, love that we get. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? The brother and the sisterhood is something real in Virginia. You know what I'm saying? And the Most High sees that, we see that, and the water for that. And with that being said, if you didn't have anything out of one, we're gonna go ahead and hit you with the outro and get you up out of here again. Sabbath service next week. We in class every day except for Thursdays at 7:00. Every day 7:00. Every day at 7:00. The wild of everybody joining us. Man, Shalom, Israel.
Shalom, Israel.
But I always say that, then I'll be ready to roll.
I'm glad you were.
What's that cry?
Talk to me. Played the horn of Lord and served other gods. Remember the days of old, we the lost tribes. They don't believe the Bible. They say a white man wrote it, but still celebrate them holidays from white men, don't they? Like Christmas and Thanksgiving appetites. I don't even see my closest family half the time. Going out ain't an option, I won't compromise. I got integrity and more heart than Valentine. I retweeted a book they sell on Amazon, owned by the same folks that told them to apologize. Remember slaves couldn't read, wasn't allowed. So it's meaning when I tell you I'm black and I'm proud. Murdered us with the sword, that's how we learned religion. Community standards violate my First Amendment. Discontinue from my heritage under these bastards. Life a bitch, they make up lies and give you public lashes. I understand they confused by who the devil is. Why my people get so mad when I tell them this? Valley of dry bones, my niggas skeletons. It's hectic out there, hope you checking on your relatives. Brotherhood, that's what my weapon is. And nah, I never let these crackers take it from you. Real talk, you probably never heard this all of your life. Be careful, cause that thing you love, it'll cost you your life. Long as we got each other, my nigga. Cause we build this shit on brotherhood. Long as we got each other, my nigga.
Yeah.
We build this shit.
Nigga, I done lost family, I done lost friends. Day one, niggas thought was riding to the end. Still showed up, put in that work. Hide behind a smile while I'm walking with this hearse. Some nights I felt alone, most nights I felt cold. Some nights I drove around, I ain't wanna go home. Nigga, I ain't never been, nah, I ain't never fold. Follow orders like a soldier doing what I'm told. Even when the council wasn't making any sense, I ain't never doubted, I just put it to the test. Days I was fucked up and down to my last cent. Reaching in my pockets, only coming up with lint. I'm talking even on the days that I couldn't pay my rent. I put it down for my brothers, ain't spared no expense. If I ever got bent, caused an offense, please forgive your brother, Lord, that ain't what I meant. See that brotherhood a weapon, fight against deception. When something taken from you, then it's just a blessing. Shorty really loved me, gave me everything she got. And I'm sorry, baby girl, if I ever broke your heart. Man, mistakes that I made, don't know if they'll fade. Moving with a heavy heart, living with the pain. Take away the shame, wash away the stain. Praying to the Lord for the days that I was Cain. Sheesh.
Long as we got each other, my nigga. Cause we build this shit on brotherhood. Long as we got each other, my nigga. Cause we build this shit on brotherhood.
Riding through the hood with my speakers low. I wish a nigga would try my peoples though. We out back staking houses when the beef a go. Oh, tiptoeing in my Jordans. White or brown liquor, pick your poison. They ain't patting down what? Okay, a car, bring the fours in. Hip full of heat and it's scorching, scorching. We don't talk too much, you niggas overshare. Only time to function jumping when we over there. Yeah. It's that UPK soldier gear, REI ice with the fur like a polar bear. And my shorty, she a rider, pistol in her purse like to hide her. Monet in her power, only operate how I allow her. You just talk the game, Colin Coward. I'm fresher than the produce at Whole Foods. You ain't stepping how I'm stepping, that's my old shoes. Told you you ain't fucking with me and that's old news. We'll record you beat up on camera, not pro. It's the vibe, we the realest niggas at the tribe. Feel it, put your pistols in the sky. You know this the vibe. Playing like you got a lot of lives. Really, nigga, you don't wanna die. You know this the vibe. Nigga, we the realest at the tribe. Feel it, put your pistols in the sky. You know this the vibe. Playing like you got a lot of lives. Really, nigga, you don't wanna die. You know this the vibe. That UPK cover got some stripes on it. G-shot, not a lot of ice on it. Not a lot of niggas pay this price shit. I can bet my life on it. You'll get your shot and go light on it. I go tie game OT, last bucket of the night, and go mic on it, sights on it. I don't need a beam. Make a nigga wake up like a fucking bad dream. You sent shots, I'm sick of her fucking vaccine. Yeah, I mean, I ain't a killer, Brody. I ain't had to be one. But get it twisted, I start to popping like I'm rerun. Living like a sucker, ain't no option. Where we from? I was told go and get a gun and keep one. Tribe vibes got me feeling like a wise guy with some mob ties. While you wearing purses, nails painted like some mob wives. I advise you to follow rules we abide by. You ain't got the app, get the side. It's the vibe. We the realest niggas at the tribe. Feel it, put your pistols in the sky. You know this the vibe. Playing like you got a lot of lives. Really, nigga, you don't wanna die. You know this the vibe. Nigga, we the realest at the tribe. Feel it, put your pistols in the sky. You know this the vibe. Playing like you got a lot of lives.
38. The Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships. Synonymous with bondage, slavery. This time it was going to be ships. By way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again. And there shall be sold unto your enemies for bondman and bondwoman, and no man shall buy you. We hit these shores, we were sold for slave man and slave woman.